It's hard being a black woman. You can't even get your hair straight. You know what I'm saying? You can't even get your hair looking right. The lightning gotta glisten off the skin right, or you're gonna look too dark. God damn, look at that. Everything just gotta be right. When you're a black woman, everything just gotta be right. One thing about you, and oh my gosh, she's unwantable. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. Just 1 second. Damn. Interesting show for you guys. Very, very little interesting, topic. It's not interesting in a good way, of course. Definitely not interesting in a good way, but it's interesting to know what is going on out there in the world. I wasn't going to do this live today. I was just going to be super lazy and just hop on other people's stuff. But then I said, you know what? I told Mr. Watson the other day that I was going to go live. I didn't get a chance to go back live, so I'm sorry about that, Mr. Watson. Okay. And then I also told myself that if I want to do this, let me do it. If I'm going to do this, let me do it. Okay. So I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. Y'all know women ain't never ready on time. Forgive me. I apologize. But let's see. As you guys can see in the title, we're going to be talking about a female rapper. Okay. What's up, Nino, the prophet? You love and you hate me, but I can appreciate it. Okay. I can appreciate your love and your hate. As long as you send me money, it's all good. I ain't doing no tripping. If you ain't sending me no money and you want to come over with that hateration, don't need it. Like Mary J. Blige said. Okay. What do y'all think nowadays when it comes to these hoes? I don't know. YouTube algorithm. Good morning, Mr. Watson. Good morning. Okay, so YouTube might make me, copyright this. So, but what do you guys think about these 304s? The one if you put in a calculator, 304 upside down says HOE. I think these 304s lately are the reason that black women are losing. Okay? I think that the image that they're putting out on the internet of these women, black women, are the reason that we are losing. And I think that they're getting the help from the LGBTQ community. Of course, I wouldn't call myself per se a Christian, but I absolutely believe in the Holy Bible. I believe in the Most High God. So I'm going to push my agenda. That's just is what it is. If you're over here, you will hear me talk about God and absolutely everything that I do. Okay? So of course, if you are of another agenda or if you are of another belief, you're going to speak of what you believe and really kind of try to push your agenda as well, whether it is beknownst or unbeknownst to you. And I see a lot of LGBTQ community bullshit being pushed in from one of the black community. Like I told you guys, there's this lady going around, and one day I'll make my way on a panel. Definitely. One day I'll make my way on a panel and I'll address this lady. You know, she's online talking about women need to be with women and women need to become the best that they are and empower each other and blah 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 blah. My intake on women empowering each other is no, we don't. Right now, we need to focus and get back to where we need to be. We don't need to empower women in the mind frame that we are at this moment in 2023. Empowering us women as a whole in 2023 does not look pretty. Okay, I understand. Yes, girl, don't stay with that man if he's hurting you. Okay, if he's the one committing wrong in the relationship, get up, move around. And after you get up and move around, work on yourself. Because usually in abusive relationships, you kind of lose yourself. You know, you kind of lose yourself a little bit. So you definitely need to get back on track to who and what you are. But as far as this, leave men, don't be with one, all of them are the same, that's not true. I would never put all men, all XY chromosome in the same category. They're not the same. And I have 2 sons. So what do I look like saying all men are the same, knowing that I'm raising 2 boys? What's the point of me raising these 2 boys if all men are just the same? I might as well just let them randomly grow into the man that they're going to all just be like, right? Right? What's the point in raising young boys if they're just going to all be the same? And I just don't agree with that. You know, I know that God is a good God. I know he makes no mistakes. And if there was no reason for men, there wouldn't be any here. If there was no reason for women, there wouldn't be any here. The only thing that I see God creating that I'm not even sure if he created it, and I don't even understand the reason for the creation, are roaches. That's the only thing that I don't see any benefit for on this planet is roaches. Okay, them niggas serve nothing. They do nothing. There's no purpose behind a roach. Okay, I mean a real cockroach. That's the only thing on this planet. And I don't think cockroaches was created by God. That's just my instinct. I definitely believe it's a government-created insect. But besides that, I'm not going to go around bashing men. I'm not doing that. Yes, King of Lion, it's been a long time. Where the hell you been? Where have you been? Okay. Okay, well, I'm sorry you had to delete your channel. I'm glad you're back. We're all going through personal shit, especially with gas, food, rent. I mean, they're kicking people out. This one lady said that in Atlanta, people are living in those storages. People are living in storages. Roaches feed other animals. I've never seen a dog or a cat eat a roach. I don't see that. I think we could play with it. But I do not see them eating roaches. Actually, you know, I do not think that that's accurate. I do not think that that is accurate, what you just said right now. Let me look up and see if animals eat roaches, because I don't think so. Animals are disgusted by roaches. Let me see this. Let me see. Animals eating roaches. Ugh. Y'all, roaches are... Oh, let me just show y'all what I see. But a lot of these roaches are coming into the Black community. And I don't mean the bugs. The bugs too. Shit, roaches are everywhere in the hood, bro. Roaches are everywhere. Everywhere. I don't understand roaches. Okay? Look at this motherfucker. Yo, what the fuck is this? I know I gotta download it because my thing be... Internet's moving very slow today. Pay $105 a month for this old bull crap internet. Come on now. Nah, this is nasty. Y'all, anybody eat roaches ain't going to heaven. Anybody that eat roaches is not going to heaven. This is not, no. There's no way. Hold on. What the hell? Come on, internet. What we got going? Let me just close. But she ain't ate it though. She ain't ate it. But she ain't ate it. See, people be doing shit for clout. People just do stupid shit for the internet. She has not ate these roaches. And she's not going to. He's a liar. Ain't nobody eating no motherfucking roaches. See, this was not real. This was just for clout. She never ate those roaches. She never ate those roaches. I don't know what y'all talking about. There's no animal that eat roaches. People don't eat roaches. Roaches are created by the government. Okay? This shit is nasty, crazy. I don't want to see no more motherfucking roaches. Let's just open up this new tab. So again, let's go back to my hey. You guys go make sure you guys make sure that you subscribe to Tampa's new page. Okay? He said something happened to it. I don't know why or how. Maybe his ex-girlfriend found out he was doing some stupid shit. So she went and hacked his page. So he had to do another one. You know how it is. But y'all make sure you go and subscribe to Tampa's new page. Okay? So let's just get right to it. Because there's a lot to cover. Okay? I don't know why you people want to sit here and act like the music industry is okay. The world is okay. Everything is okay. No, this world sucks. And I sent the text message to my baby daddies yesterday and told them niggas, don't participate my children in this Halloween stuff. I don't, look, that's just how fun stuff, that's out the window. That's out the window. We're too old for that, right? We're too old to be talking about let's just have some fun and do it for some damn candy. Now, ain't nobody doing no stupid stuff like that. You can go do it for the candy on the day, on any day. Oh my God, let me get this roaches out of here. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Okay, you can go and have fun with your children any day. You can buy presents for your children any day. You do not have to pick a day that was put aside specifically. You do not have to pick a day that was put aside specifically to worship the devil. So don't. Mr. Watson, I rarely ever. Let me see. Mr. Watson's already blessing your girl this morning. This is what I'm talking about. This is support. Damn. Hey, but it's okay. I gotta get there. I gotta get cool one day. Right now I'm not cool. Right now I'm just, hey, Cha-ching. Thank you, Mr. Watson, for the $20 cash app. Absolutely appreciate it, Mr. Watson. You know you're my favorite. Tell your mom you're my favorite. Um, okay. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Mr. Watson, for the Cash App. I appreciate the support. It helps your girl in the long run. I promise you. Okay, okay. That's what you do. You put a smile on a pretty woman's face and you put some money in their account. Y'all men need to get it. You want the woman that you want, give her some money. Bro, even if she don't like you in the beginning, she'll start to like you because you're putting money in her account. You'll have a bigger chance on getting the woman that you want, but just giving her what she wants. And that's simple. Simple. All right. So the topic of today is Sukihana. I don't know if you know Mr. Watson. I don't know if you know Reese. But for everybody else here, do you guys know about Sukihana? Do you guys know about this ratchet rat named Sukihana? Sukihana is a destruction to the black woman. Suki motherfucking Hana is a destruction to herself. And she knows this. But y'all want to know why she can't stop? There's a reason that she continues to do what she do. There's a reason she does what she does, but she can't go nowhere. There's a reason that a lot of these celebrities do what they do, but they can't go anywhere. My God, my internet is stupid slow today. This is amazingly crazy. Give me 1 second, you guys. Give me 1 second, you guys, okay? I apologize. Even if this gets copyrighted, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Let me see. Cool songs on here. Yeah. All right. Hold on, you guys. I'll be right back. Let me get this downloaded. My internet is so slow. 1 second. right. Goodness. Fucking internet is going crazy. But it's all good. Okay, you guys. So let's get started on this. Let's first start off with a scripture verse. Because, I don't like to say nothing without backing up with proof. Whenever I be going on people's panels, every time I speak, I always speak about it has to come to a conclusion on the Holy Bible. Anything else, I'm just speaking out of opinion, and only a fool goes off his own opinion. Okay, you have to have a foundation. You have to have something to run to and to go to. That's who can I run to? You have to have something to go to. You have to have a foundation, because if not, you're going to eventually be confused. So let me just show you guys real quick. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh. Let me take that song off. All right. So let's go ahead and show you guys what the scripture says about women that you need to stay away from. Majority of my viewers are men. Okay. You know why? Because these hoes ain't loyal and they be hating. I don't give a damn. Most of these women on these spaces, they is hella fake. But the hella fake women are the ones that get the most views. I can't. It serves me no benefit to be fake. Okay, it serves me no benefit to be a pick-me. None of that serves me any benefit. The only benefit that serves me is for me to be who I am. So I appreciate you guys here listening to this beautiful message. Okay, let's look at this one. Let's look at the open Bible. Okay. This sounds a little harsh, but it says, what does the Bible say about whores? That's not a good thing to say. That's not a nice word. So first one, Deuteronomy 23:17, none of the daughters of Israel shall be cult prostitute, and none of the sons of Israel shall be a cult prostitute. Okay, so this is really talking to the children of Israel. But remember, anyone else that wanted to be of the child of Israel or wanted to get the benefits, you have to understand your position. Like the lady said, I understand Jesus, but even the dogs have to eat off the table of their masters. So you have to understand your position in order for you to even be grafted in, to what God has planned for the Israelites. Okay, this was talk about prostitute. Well, prostitute is a deep pit. An adulteress is a narrow well. A prostitute is a deep pit. What is the definition of a prostitute? What is the definition of a prostitute? A prostitute, it says, is a person, in particular a woman, who engages in sexual activity for money. Okay. Offer for sexual activity in exchange for payment. Sound like a lot of these songs. Sound like a lot of these rap songs. Do not profane your daughter by making her a prostitute, lest the land fall into prostitution and the land become full of depravity. Let's see what this means. Depravity, moral corruption, wickedness, wicked or morally corrupt. Okay, wicked or morally corrupt. So do not profane your daughters by making her a prostitute, lest the land fall into prostitution and the land becomes full of wicked and corruption. Now we're out there praising these hoes for being hoes. And let's just be honest, you guys are watching these videos on YouTube-ish. Facts, Josh. Facts. Definitely will always keep it 100. At the end of the day, where I'm trying to make it to, it's not somewhere that this earth has to offer me. Yes, Nino, give women money. Give me money. I hate it. But don't exchange it for sin. Because having sex before marriage is wrong anyways, right? Having sex before marriage is wrong, and we know that. So now you're telling me I'm going to pay you for you to commit sin. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. But women, when we have our daughters out here listening to this type of music, you are creating a prostitute. Men, when you're leaving your daughters in the hands of a mother that does not care about, if a hoe is and a hoe ain't and what women shouldn't, you are leaving your daughter in the hands to become a prostitute. Okay? I texted my ex-husband yesterday and I told his ugly self, I would prefer you to not indulge the children in Halloween. Now listen, I don't have my children wear Jordans. I don't do Halloween. I don't do Christmas. I don't do Thanksgiving. I don't do Valentine's Day. For what? For what? For what? This world, this earth, this especially this country, worships the devil. So I want to have nothing to do with that. And my kids aren't missing out on anything. But he replies to me, I'm doing my culture, and my culture worships the Day of the Dead. That's what he told me. He said his culture he's going to, do something with his culture, whatever. It's in his culture to celebrate the Day of the Dead. Now, when me and this man was married, never did we participate in Halloween. Even when we had our children, never participated in Halloween. He even talked against the Day of the Dead. Now that him and I are no longer together, and he's just sorrowing in his mother's feelings because somebody like me ended up moving away, because he thought as well that giving me money would make me stay. I'm not a prostitute. I will not stay with you just for money. That's not going to happen. Okay. This is the thing. I thought we were equally yoked. I thought we were. And this is why when people break up out their relationships, they realize, nah, then, you was never for me. Like, when you're together, everything sounds good, right? Everything is good. We agree on the same thing, As soon as you break up, they turn. One of the other person turn. They become something different. So you can think that you're equally yoked, and I honestly thought that I was equally yoked with this guy. But turns out to be I wasn't. And then for you to turn around and say you're going to celebrate your culture by praising the Day of the Dead, you didn't even say Halloween. I just have to, make sure that when I get my children this weekend, I just tell them, because I exchanged the children with the father. Okay, I'm one of those baby mamas. I give the children to their father. I don't mind doing that. But damn, I never thought that as soon as, we break up, you would go back. You would start doing some evil stuff. You would start worshiping evil when you knew that wasn't good anyways. So I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Okay. Now, concerning the matters about which you wrote, it is good for a man not to have sexual relations with a woman. But because of the temptation to sexual immorality, each man should have his own wife and each woman her own husband. Now, we're living in a world where it's like, I don't want to get married. I don't want to be married. You should be married. Yeah. No, you need to be married, because now you're just out here screwing. You have no commitment. You have no foundation. You've literally made yourself a prostitute. You've literally made yourself a prostitute when you've decided to say, I want to be with him, but I don't want to marry him. I want to be with her, but I don't want to marry her. I will never allow that to happen to me. A man has 1 year at the most to be with me. And after that, I'm leaving you. If you do not propose to me at the most by a year, I'm leaving. Because at this point, you know me, I know you. We know of each other. What is the mother? Oh, what's the point of you pumping on me? What's the point of you pumping on me? Okay. You're not just gonna pump on me. That's not gonna happen. You're gonna either commit to me or you're gonna go find you a girl that you can pump on. Okay. Y'all, this sexual morality thing is crazy. Hold on. This one says, the woman who was arrayed in purple and scarlet and adorned with golden jewels and pearls, holding in her hand a golden cup full of abominations and sexual immorality. Cool, give me 6 months of humping. Raheem, that's horrible. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Horrible. Ladies, don't let these men use you. Okay? Do not let these men use you. Check this out. And the daughter of any priest, if she profanes herself by whoring, profanes her father, she shall be burned with fire. Damn. That's hardcore. That's hardcore. So if my father is a pastor and I'm going out there being a hoe, my repercussions is to be burned in the lake of fire. That's crazy. Hold on. Let me see this. Because you know what popped in my head? Have you guys ever seen that show, Preachers of LA? Have you guys ever seen that show? And, you know, there was times in there where the young girls was actually out there acting a fool. Let me show you guys this. Let me show you guys what I remember. Hold on 1 second. That was crazy, actually. Ooh. And are their fathers telling them this? Are their fathers letting them know, listen, because I hold a high title, you as well have to uphold yourself as well? Fathers, if your daughters isn't ready to be hold that title, it's not good for you to get on that stand. It's not good for you to be a preacher or a pastor until your entire family is ready. Check this out. My internet is so slow today, you guys.
Tonight on Preacher's Daughter.
Losing the job is just something that God's put before us to answer the call.
This is going to be some huge changes for the family.
Megan is going to be the problem. It's going to be harder on Megan than anybody.
It's the Southern Belle.
And the show is called Preacher's Daughters. First look at Preacher's Daughters. Okay, season 2. This is what this is. A first look at Preacher's Daughters. Man.
Than anybody.
It's the Southern Belle raising hell.
It's the Southern Belle raising hell. Man, y'all better beware, man. Y'all better beware.
I believe Tori is out of control right now.
I saw how you were this past Sabbath. You couldn't even hold your head up.
What are your thoughts on college?
We'll give you another option to think about. Some type of season of ministry.
I appreciate growing up as a preacher's daughter, but it's that time to choose how involved I'm going to be in church.
Wow. Wow, these girls is wildin'. I don't know if this is real, bruh. I don't know if this is real. And why is the father okay with his daughter dressed like this, knowing that he is a pastor and that he is on television? Why? Because this is prostituting your daughter. Did you know that? This is a form of prostituting your daughter.
All these things that can make you go crazy. Pressure, pressure. All these things that can make you.
See how they got the girls dressed up in a whole outfit at first, and then they transition into. Look at this girl eating a motherfucking apple. Y'all.
Involved in going to be in church.
Pressure, pressure. All these things that can make you go
Deceptive.
crazy. Pressure, pressure. All these things that can make you go insane. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out.
So as for me and my house, I choose not to prostitute my daughter. I choose for her to not listen to the music that's on the internet, the radio. It's not happening. At least by my teaching. People say, oh, kids are going to do what they want to anyways. That's fine. Let them do what they want to if they're going to do it anyways. But you better make sure that it's not because of you. You better make sure that the reason these girls are the way that they are and your daughter is the way that she is not because of you. You can blame the mama all you want. But what did you have to do with it? I didn't do nothing because I wasn't even there. That's problem number one. That's problem number one. Let me look up this other one. Okay. So this one is, things that it says about evil women. Okay. The first one, Proverbs 21:19 says it is better to live in a desert land than with a quarrelsome and fretful woman. What is the definition of fretful? Let's see. This is why I don't believe in women empowerment, because we're not in the age for that. The definition of fretful is feeling or expressing distress or irritation. Look, man. Look, I know some women don't want to hear this, but it's that it's better to live on a desert land than with a woman that distresses you and irritates you, and with a woman that is quarrelsome. Let's see what the definition of quarrelsome is. Look, we're going to teach y'all how to choose them good today. Quarrelsome. Given to or characterized by quarreling. Okay, what's the definition of quarreling? Have a heated argument or disagreement. Let me tell y'all what I don't do. I don't argue with black women because usually I have to get out my character and start cussing their ass out. I'm just being honest, okay? Every time I get on the panel, like last time I was on a panel with this one chick named hey, what's up, Dark Lake?
Dark Lake Revive. No, I'm just playing. How you doing?
I didn't even see you back there. How are you?
I'm good. I just popped up. Hey, honestly, Tierney, I don't know what the show is about. I'm on my way to work right now. I just wanted to say I hope you're well and everything. I'm happy that you're doing your show. You feel me? And I'm going to try to, I've been kind of like off of a lot of people's shows just because I've been busy. But if you keep doing shows, I'm going to try to make sure to support you, as you do your shows and stuff. Just want to let you know that.
I appreciate you. Hey, today we're talking about whorish women. I'll be bringing the truth. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you come back and pull up. That'll be awesome. What you doing at work?
Oh, I got like 3 different jobs. I do videography, mostly for weddings, like videography work. And I got like a couple side jobs, and then I do online school.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I try to hop on people's panels here and there. But I'm actually start doing my own live shows to destroy this Priscilla chick. I don't know how you feel about her. I'm sorry, but
sick of her. No, I'm sick of her. I'm sick of her.
She just needs. And it's not like a lot of people think that I'm just against women. That is not the fucking case. I am not. Even you thought that about me for a while, but that's really not the case. I support women. It's just I don't have a problem with women. I have a problem with a person who is projecting rhetoric that I think is harmful. That's men or women, right? I did it to Anton. I did it to, Angry Man. Just, it doesn't matter the gender, right? Mm-hmm. It's just that if you're doing something that's going to harm people, and I think it's going to harm people, and that's my opinion, I'm going to attack it. So that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, I just think that we have to be a bit more, positive, and we have to just like, Tyranny, you know how it's like that stereotype that black people always trying to expose shit.
Yeah.
I think we should really indulge and just like accept that stereotype, because fuck it, like the exposing needs to happen. You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely. The exposing needs to happen. We need to get our shit together. And the only way for us to get our shit together is to expose them. Period.
Exactly. Man or woman. Man or woman.
Man or woman. Facts. What's up, Queen? Good morning.
Good morning. I gotta go. You have a great day. Have a great show, okay?
All right, you too. Thanks, Dark Lake Revived. Good morning, Queen.
Good morning.
Hey, what you got going on this morning, girl?
I'm still in bed. What you talking about?
I'm talking about these hoes.
These hoes. They everywhere.
Queen be going at it with them.
I'm gonna talk about that bitch that was sitting up there looking like the Walking Dead in a minute.
Which one?
I get through cutting up her video.
Who you talk about?
The Slower.
Who?
Oh, you don't know about the Slower? I got a whole podcast called the ABC Podcast I dedicated to a dead looking bitch for fucking with me.
Is this the one that Bala X did a video on?
Yeah. She got Bala X on her side, boosting her up, but that's all right. Queen got her own back, and I'm gonna roast this hoe forever.
Yay. Yeah, she was talking real crazy.
That bitch was all up under my goddamn non-existent drawers. Bitch, you want to be my husband? You want to be the dick that's in his pants, bitch? Right. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, she just kind of out of line. Definitely. I mean, why people always want to worry about your man? And that's one thing I noticed. Like, as soon as I say I got a man, well, what your man do? I got a husband. What your husband? Why you worry about what I got going on?
Yeah, one lady came in my chat and told me that she only found one picture of my husband. Bitch, what is you doing looking for my husband? Should you be looking for your own? What? So now y'all looking for that's a girl. Look, these people on YouTube is absolutely insane, and that's why they out here eating ass, because I got what they want, a husband. Shut your ass up.
I absolutely love the fact that you just mentioned eating ass, because we're going to talk about that today.
Oh, yeah, that's why I said it, because that's what was in the title.
Did I put it in the title?
You ain't say it like that, but
yeah, I'm definitely talking about eating some booty today. But really, okay, so I'm gonna dive on into it. What you think about Sukihana?
I think Sukihana is an entertainer.
I don't think right quick to Dark Lake. Thank you for the motherfucking cash app. I appreciate. Dark Lake said expose away, and I shall do. Okay, I'm not a prostitute, but you give me money, I do what you want. Just say it. But
yeah,
okay,
don't say that, because I'm dragging the prostitute, the theme. You know what I'm talking about?
Not a prostitute, no sexual favors, but I will expose. Absolutely. I said, oh damn.
Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna cam up. Let me tie my hair up because I look crazy. Okay. Oh, you just now starting your topic?
Just now starting the topic.
Oh, well then let me connect.
Yes, let me get this video started, because don't get Spectrum. It's the worst internet in the world. Hold on, let me try to get this started. Hey. Here we go with this old slow internet. All right. So I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anyone. That's not what I do. I love my Black women as a whole. We carry the world. We've raised the world. We've done all that with the world. This is not disrespecting my Black women. But at the same time, I got sons. And I'll be damned if y'all finna go out here and date my sons and flip the way that they think. Good morning, Reese. Good morning.
Same here. Good morning.
Yes. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good.
Good. Reese, have you ever heard of this lady, Sukihana?
Yeah, I've seen her. I've heard about her.
Is she over there in your country?
No, she's not in my country, but I've heard about her. Basically, I don't really watch too much people from our own country. So basically, I watch channels that I go to, people talk about her. So I just see it. I heard her name around.
Yeah, she's very vulgar if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very vulgar if you ask me.
Ain't that Sexy Red?
This is Sexy Red, yeah, because she's in that recent video with Sukihana with some Popeye's chicken, and I don't know what the hell they was talking about. Yeah. All right, let me go ahead and get this started. Yeah, come on, let's go.
Now that one, I don't think she playing. I think she ratchet for real.
Who? Sexy Red?
Yeah, I think she real with hers. I think Sukihana is an entertainer. I don't think she really live like that. But Sexy Red, I think
Wait. Remember the penis sucking video Sukihana did?
I didn't see that. I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, she definitely posted up a video of her giving some outside on the pool. She was choking on it, crying, spitting. Yes, ma'am.
Was it her dude?
No, that wasn't her dude.
Oh, wow.
That was not her dude. Yep. So I don't know. I'm not.
But then let me shut the hell up. I thought she was just acting.
But Queen, can you act who you are not? Can you play a role for too long on someone that you are not?
I mean, I've done a little acting in my lifetime, and I'm not all of the characters that I played. But I mean, if she really behaved that way, then it's different. I thought she was just acting because I have seen her, speak like she got some sense, which is totally opposite than the character that she portrays in her music or music videos or whatever. So I thought she was acting, but Sexy Red, I don't know. I don't believe that one is acting. I think that one is serious. But if Sukihana like that too, well, when she was doing that video twerking on that little boy, I was like, wait a minute. What is you doing? Don't bring the children into your nonsense. And then when she had children, so I was okay, she might be ratchet as hell too.
But that's the agenda. Brandon, listen, I'm not mad at you, but you be saying some wild stuff. Talking about, man, she was getting on us hard. But in her words, she loved her sisters. Like how we love our sisters, but how we gonna come about we are bashing. Sir, that's what love is. I love my kids, so I whip their ass. That's what love is. Love is not letting people do what the hell they want to do because then it end up affecting you in the long run. Love is literally correction. And I've had some real females on here, like Queen is one of them. I've had some females who come on here and warn me and correct me and give me some advice. That's not bashing. Okay? That's not bashing. But there's a difference between, correcting someone and judging them. And what that girl did with Queen the other day was a judge. That was bashing. Sticking your nose and some shit that really ain't got nothing to do with you. Can't harm you in any way. Can't pay your bills in any way. I mean, absolutely not. But me calling out the free of these women is another way to show love. Okay? My definition.
Hey, Chica. Hey, Mark.
Yes, thanks, Queen. People, thank y'all for pulling up. Y'all gonna enjoy this show today. Okay. Let me share this one. Let me show y'all why Sukihana does what she does. Let me play y'all why.
I want to tell you, I apologize and I'm sorry for what I'm about to say, but as far as this music stuff, I won't be doing this music stuff anymore. I started this because this was my dream, and I wanted to make sure I could get me and my kids out the hood. It's always been my passion to rap. A while ago, I had signed a contract, and I didn't know nothing about the business or this game out here. And just right now, I'm realizing that I signed my soul. I sold my soul to the devil. I signed myself to the devil. I don't even own myself no more. I sold my soul to the motherfucking devil, and I done prayed. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. It's just like I don't know if God can get me out of this, and it's just like to the point where I don't even know, like I can't. I just want to say I'm sorry to my fans. I know y'all love me. I know y'all believe in me, but I can't.
Now, Queen, this was 4 years ago. And this is her crying and saying, I can't do this no more, y'all. I'm sorry for what I did. I prayed. I done sold my goddamn soul to this bitch ass devil, and now I cannot get it back. What you think about that?
I saw that, and then she turned around and she was sitting up there with all that, that money in that suitcase. And I thought it was a skit. So I don't know if it's real or not. But I do know, the conspiracy theories around music and, the occult influence and, and spiritually, Lucifer was the minister of music. So, I mean, it's possible. And sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction. So, that's why I said I kind of don't believe that that's her. You know what I'm saying? And if it is something that she has to do to fulfill some contract that she signed, then that's unfortunate. But, yeah, it's weird.
When you make these deals with these executives, you can't just leave. That's not the way that works. You sign a contract. Who was that? Kesha. Kesha tried to do that same thing. She tried to get out. She tried to leave. She even took them to court, but they declined it. It is a contract, and you have to fulfill your contract.
Wait,
Reese, I can't understand anything you said.
Oh, so let them come back.
Okay. What'd he say? Oh, he gonna drop it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, them contracts, all of that stuff. That's so crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, because all they see right now at that moment is money.
Well, I mean, if you're coming up in poverty, you know what I'm saying, and somebody offer you all this money, like I know a lot of times when we get into these discussions, especially as black folks, we be like, you know what I'm saying, this stuff harmful to the people. But I mean, look, if you living in extreme poverty and somebody offer you a way out, you're not gonna not take it because the rest of the population is suffering. But I don't listen to the music. I stopped listening to the radio back in the early 2000s. So that's pretty much where my music genre pretty much ends. But when I look over at the new music, it looked like ratchet culture is being promoted and promoted hard, and it's being really pushed through the women. Like the men, they just gonna tell them to kill each other. And the women, they is out here just, girl, I don't know, these women be saying all kind of crap. I was like, what in the hell is this?
Okay.
It's bad.
Let me do one of the
Okay,
songs.
is my mic any better? Sorry to call. Is my mic better now?
Yes, your mic is better.
Okay, that's good.
So speaking of what Queen just said, let's go ahead and introduce one of these songs that Sukihana just came out with, and it's called Eden. These are the beautiful lyrics. Beautiful, so written by an angel. God touched her hand when she wrote these songs. Let's listen to this lyrics called Eden. Bitch is Suki with the good cat. Yeah. Y'all hoes know my name, bitch. Yeah. I take put this on his tongue, bruh. Deep throat penis, I got cum all in my lungs, bruh. Wait. Queen, is you letting your daughters listen to this? Is this what you doing? Your phone breaking up too? I mean, your mic.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Okay, that's better.
Yeah, my children don't know nothing about none of this music on this radio.
Right.
No, I don't listen to that stuff. I listen to more UK stuff. UK stuff is a bit more different because, what do you call it? I know there's one artist, his name is Get, so his full name Ghetto, but before when he was
Oh my
younger,
God.
he used to do street stuff, but he changed his ways. He became a better man though. He don't promote that. He's more, what you get, conscious, more deeper and stuff like that. He changed his ways. He promised his grandmother to be
Bro, what is
better.
you doing?
Hmm?
What is happening
With what?
with this conversation? What's happening?
What you mean?
Never mind.
This is why I hate her. Okay, right, yeah. Over there in UK, they don't talk about this stuff. It says, I take your nigga, put his pussy on my tongue. Deep throat penis, I got cum all in my lung. And you know he chewed his ASS, don't be dumb. I got just trying to pay to eat this on my thumb. I can't even say half the words on this thing. Penis all in my booty hole. Goodness Lord. I'm finna get my A bleached. I don't want your kids, nigga. Put them on my A cheeks. Cause I'm trifling. 40 Glock on my knife. Who's actually sitting down writing these lyrics? This has to be a demon.
They got to be a demon. Got to be a demon.
Yeah, pretty much what I was gonna say. In UK, yeah, we have that type of lyrics, but it's not that extreme. Like it's like, yeah, there's a lane for it, but it's not that. It's not like the full culture though. There's like the entire culture in UK, the music scene, like full UK rap scene is fully diverse in everything. So there's like a bit more. It's a bit more conscious than a bit more street. So it's like the entire lanes are divided up, so they're not like fully in. There's not a full takeover of anything. There is still there. You still have it, but it's more divided. So it's not the entire scene.
Right.
I mean, this ain't our entire rap scene either. This just a few people. Don't get it twisted. It is some conscious rappers.
No, I know.
Yeah. But the conscious rappers definitely are not being funded.
And that's because we don't want that. We don't want that. We like ratchet shit, okay? Because it's like my content. I can go over there and cook a nice meal. Probably gonna get 40 people show up. Let me go over there. Let you like that Brown talk about my clothes. 350 mother show up to listen to that, okay? And watch that. That we like that. You know what I'm talking about? Because we demonic, okay? It's a bunch of demons. Y'all need to get up and pray every day. I'm praying for all y'all sprinkling holy water right now. Hallelujah.
Well, like Queen said, like, we don't do drama like with that. Like, bro, like we wives over here with kids, bro. We want to just chill and do a little cooking show. But the people that get the most drama are the ones that's going against black people, the ones that's talking about, the drama on these internet spaces. That's a lot of energy. That's a lot of energy to be doing all that. So I don't know, but we'll get there, Queen. You're doing great. You're doing great over there. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing my third thing. I ain't tripping.
Yes, you is. So keep going. Roll up his backwood before he put that pipe in. F me, Negro. Bitch, I'm busting jugs in a Hellcat. Skirt in the back seat, getting from the back.
I got one problem here. The backwood should have been rolled up before all of this started, okay? Like
that's what you said. Roll up his backwood before
any clothes came off. The backwood should have already been rolled up. See, she messing up the game, okay? You know?
Oh my God.
Yeah, man.
She said, don't be scared, Negro. You know I got that good cat. Meow, meow. You better break up off Kit Kat. This is cool. This is not lyrics, bro. Oh my God. I just want a big in my esophagus. These just love me because I'm pretty and I'm chocolate. You know how she,
Yeah, esophagus, chocolate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because I had to make it rhyme. It had to rhyme.
Yeah, it got to rhyme.
Yup. He just popped the perk 30, got that perky, and my rent due, You know I'm taking, I'm hot in the tail, and I'm selling tail. Girl, this is cray. Bitch, I'm drunk as hell. Word of Rotel.
Oh wow.
Oh my God. I need some Rotel. I need some Rotel. Bitch, you know I'm strapped with a stick. Doo. What the hell? Why she putting doo at the bottom? Every Glock I got a switch. Gra. Nah, this is a demon. Listen to me. Listen to the word she said. Doo. Gra. I got a piss hole. He want to switch. This is demon. Bitch, stop the car. I got to piss. Yo, this is crazy.
Where is they doing this? Is they in the house or is they in the car? I'm confused.
Bitch, stop the car. He just ate my he wanna switch. Now I'm eating his and we be eating nigga.
I mean, they do. They do. I learned women would eat men booty like how long ago was this? Let me see. Was my daughter? Yeah, my daughter was born, so she was 10, 9, 8, 7, about 7 years ago.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. And you know what's crazy? And listen, Reese, I'm sorry you have to hear this. You're not from over here. This is our culture. So you're
No,
definitely
I can
learning.
understand, but technically, though, I know I'm not from there, but technically, whatever's popular in the US is also popular here. So technically, though, like both UK and US technically are tied together. So technically, both cultures are linked together. But I can understand. I'll listen. Don't worry.
This is super crazy. Hold on, let me go to this other page. Hold on, let me catch up on the chat. Make sure I ain't overlooked nothing. Woo! Oh, Raheem, I thought you said it was turning you on. Now you talking about you can't take it no more. I'm gonna call and see which one of these ratchets is woke right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Look at Brosberg. You know his.
I mean, but let's be real about it. The ratchets is the ones that get the most attention. So it would make sense that they will be the ones that's promoted in the music and in the culture because that seems to be what folks is attracted to.
But do you see the dilemma of good women?
Girl, look, I wouldn't pay attention. Like, I don't know nothing about this stuff, okay? I learned this from everybody else, okay? Because I refuse. I absolutely refuse. And if that's where your mindset is, that means that me and you don't breathe the same air. So I need to stay away from you. That's why we got mace and bullets.
My gosh. Yeah, eating the booty stuff is real gay. No, bro. I'm just saying. I mean, what? Like my dude said, why would you want something even near your booty hole? I mean,
you gotta put a towel there, some tissue there.
But the only time I go near my son's booty is if I have to, they pooped in their diaper, and then I got to get in there. But let's listen to this. Let's listen to the understanding.
Well, I started. I built. I'm building.
Franchising. I'm sorry. Let me go back.
So is Eat Booty Gang still in effect? Well, I started. I built. I'm building. Franchising. So it's the Eat Booty Gang. I'm building a franchise up now. Now I'm getting the women to support the Eat Booty Gang.
Wait. Come on. Wait. Who is it? Wait. When you say women to support the Eat Booty Gang.
So if you're getting women to support, then that means your original were men. That means your original was men. If you're just now getting women on board. All right.
You saying women is eating the booty?
Yeah, women eating the booty. Wait, what? Yeah. I don't know what to make noise.
Look, trick that. Look at his face. He's offended. What's so funny, nigga?
No. I get ate out.
Oh wow.
I'm sorry. He got super offended. Yeah, I get ate out. What's the problem? The problem is your mama didn't teach you that. Oh my God. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's keep going. This is great.
You say women to support the eat booty game. You saying women is eating the booty?
Yeah, women eat the booty too.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I don't know whether to make noise for that or not.
Yeah, I get ate out.
Wait, what?
What the problem is?
That's exactly the face he's making.
Wow.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wow, man. But you know what else is strange as well?
Huh?
You know else is strange as well? You know, actually though, you know in UK, there's like a few guys in UK, you know there's these people, right, in UK, they copy anything that's American basically. Some people in UK, instead of embracing their own culture, they copy anything America. So wherever's popping, any slangs, anything like that, they see it and they try and copy and try to sound American and stuff, like the fake accent.
Yeah, but this ain't American. Look. The only people that would even be interested in going in someone's booty is those of the community. Because that's the only thing that they can do is play with the booty. So now you guys over there playing with each other booty, now you done sprinkled it into the music, and now you're promoting it, talk about eat a booty game. Do you? Oh, I got videos for y'all. Oh, I got videos for y'all. Okay? Let's keep going. This is crazy.
Listen, man. Check this out.
Trick, you don't have your legs in the air, though.
It depends.
Queen, would you marry a man that put his legs in the air so you could... Wait. Would you marry a man that put his legs in the air so you could eat his booty?
That's a lot right there. That's too much. Sir, wait a minute. Hold on. What is we doing?
Come on now. This
auditioning for the circus? What the hell is happening? No, we can't. Nah, we can't do nothing. No, that's too much. Look, even if you're gonna participate in such things, because don't get me wrong, I feel like heterosexual sex is heterosexual sex, and what they do is they business. I'm not getting involved, and I'm not gonna tell people you can't do this and you can't do that. Boom, whatever y'all do in there, that's y'all business. However, I'm just saying, me myself personally, if you put your legs up in the air as a man for any reason, I'm just not gonna be able to stomach that. That's just not gonna be something I can deal with. And that's not okay. No.
It's different. It's different. This is different. This is different. I was born in 89 in June. Okay. This is different. I don't know. Let's keep going. I don't know. I'm not that horny. I do know that much.
Why his legs in the air though?
Horny.
I'm not. I don't feel it either.
Why he gotta have his legs in the air?
What you say, Reese?
I said that the fear of God in me ever since I was a kid, basically. No, basically, when I was younger, I had no thoughts at all. Basically, for my entire childhood and everything like that, and my entire life, God has protected me, and basically no thoughts of anything like that. So pretty much there was like blocked straight away.
So is Eat Booty Gang still on the?
Yeah, I mean, what was it? Paraguay Squad says that some men stand up and get their booty ate. I'm not this freaky. I promise I'm not this freaky.
Gabriel Union just did an interview with Sway where she said that she eats Dwayne Wade's booty. You heard about that?
Praise God.
This nigga, y'all going to hell. I'm going to hell. Y'all going to hell.
Why you saying he going to hell?
This nigga said, praise God that he's not the only man to get his booty ate.
Okay, so let's go with scientific. It's a pleasure sensor back there for me, and so they do find it pleasurable. Now, if you go there, hey, you know what my problem is with this whole booty eating thing is these people is not married and committed. They just eating random booties. That's what's disgusting about this entire thing for me. Like, y'all just put y'all mouth on anybody nether parts. That's disgusting. It's so nasty. It's nasty. It's just nasty. It's nasty. And then to listen to the stories of all these single people talk about their sexual experiences and how people ain't washing down there. So people not properly cleaning themselves, and y'all just randomly just putting your this nasty.
Even randomly eating a girl out.
That's what I'm talking about. That too. All of that's nasty. All of that is disgusting.
Yeah,
and then,
first off, yeah, go ahead, Queen. Sorry, go ahead.
When you start talking about, the behind reason, that's a different type of bacteria that will kill you. Okay, so if proper hygiene is gonna be of the utmost importance if you're gonna participate in such an activity, and they just run around here doing this to random strangers, just absolutely, just oh my god.
And this is, see, me and Queen keeping it real, bro. Look, I don't understand, bro. Like, the woman's vagina leaks all day. It's constantly cleaning itself out, not leaking in a vaginal problem, but it's constantly cleaning itself out. And if a woman isn't really wiping herself with water or some wipes, all she's doing is dabbing the pee down there. Yeah, she can scoop it up with the tissue, but at the end of the day, it's not going nowhere. Like, we have periods, we leak. Like, y'all, man, I don't know what. I have no idea. Don't get me wrong, it might feel good. Maybe after she took a really good hot steaming shower, you know what I'm saying? But man, don't just go out there putting your mouth on booty and vaginas. That's crazy, super crazy. But this man said, praise God that Dwayne Wade gets his booty ate.
I mean, at least Dwayne Wade married. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, but if he wasn't married, he would still go get his booty ate.
I hope. Never mind. Go ahead.
Gabriel Union just did an interview with Sway where she said that she eats Dwayne Wade's booty. You heard about that?
Praise God. Praise God.
And she wasn't ashamed of it.
Man, praise God.
He's talking about Lucifer, y'all. So.
Praise God. I respect Dwayne Wade, and I actually met Gabrielle years before I ever met Wade. Both of them are wonderful people. And it ain't no sense to being married when you're not happily married. Ain't no sense to having.
So I don't think eating my booty hole will make me happily married. I feel like it'll make me a big freak, but I definitely don't feel like eating booty. I mean, who introduced that to them? These people are older, right? Like Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle are in like their late 40s, 50s. I don't think eating a booty was a part of their thing growing up.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen the married people that been eating booty for a long time, but people used to keep their sexual business to themselves, and now it's just all out here in the open. I don't think this is nothing new. I think it's just folks is trifling. She said it in the song. I'm trifling with the Glock on the nightstand. Okay, that's what she said. So they just trifling. They just telling everything. I don't think none of this new. Just like oral sex. Oral sex ain't new, But when I was coming up, you didn't do that. That was so utterly disgusting. And the girls that said that they was doing it, I'm talking about junior high and stuff like that. Yeah. If they was doing, you was just nasty. You was the most horrible hoe walking on the planet. Okay, but this stuff had already been out there. It just wasn't really acceptable in our time. Now here I am, middle-aged woman. Oral sex is nothing. Now we eat booty too. I'm like, what is happening?
Girl, Queen, you got some new people here, so if you want to put the link in the chat, just
okay. Hey everybody, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, we sorry y'all have to come in on this eating booty conversation, but this got to be talked about, okay? And it's not just eating booty conversation. The conversation is really about Sukihana, but this is what she's pushing. And then when I looked it up, I see that she's not the only one pushing weird stuff. All right, let's keep going. Oh, this is taking my breath away, y'all. Y'all know these type of conversations make me I need some water. Okay. Come on, Spectrum. I might do it again.
Fun when you ain't enjoying it. You don't have to put out sex tapes. You can just tell the story. When I in prison, when everybody was going crazy over the Swank and the Hustler magazine, I was reading the literature. I was reading the one where the lady was like, and he stroked his heart. He stuck his hot man piece inside my cunt and love juices with the flow. And I was like, oh shit. I'm out there to suck that pussy when I get out. And then I was.
Oh my goodness. So when the world focuses on sex, it's going to destruct. There is nothing. I mean, sex feels great, but at the end of the day, it doesn't bring no positivity. Wait, okay, hold on. It brings children. Queen, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I think we focus too much on
sex in the proper context. Sex is for creation. Okay. But sex was created for humans to create. And now we using it for debaucherous purposes. So instead of being something of creation, it's gonna create some damn destruction. And we already see it. We got people just running around. Everybody getting plenty of sex. Ain't no relationships. There are no partnerships. People are not able to emotionally connect with each other nor communicate. Oh, but they can hop in the sheets. They can definitely do that. You continuously giving away parts of yourself because you lose a part of yourself every time you go and sleep with somebody else, and you wonder why you're not good enough, why they didn't stay with you, because it creating all this strife and this anger. It's gonna create a whole lot of destruction. Children coming out, children being brought into situations where they're not gonna be properly reared, cared for, loved. They're gonna repeat those same cycles. So humans are ultimately going to create the destruction of themselves.
Yeah.
But don't deny nobody they right to screw. Don't do that.
Definitely not deny nobody the right to screw, but just I don't know, like sex is always supposed to have been private. And and now it's just like nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's always supposed to have been private, and now we're just talking about what position. Like me, I mean, look, I know how to get married. Let me just say that, okay? But I ain't got to be out there doing no crazy shit either. But I was just taught that the hardest thing for a woman to become is virtuous, and I think that's what God. I think we don't even care about that anymore. We don't even care about being Queen. I only muted you because I can hear my thing in your background. I don't know if you know. No. Okay. But we don't even care about being virtuous. Oh Lord, what's up, big dog? I know you finna come with something opposing.
What is you talking? What is you talking about, Tree? And I ain't did nothing yet.
Yeah. Now I'm glad you said yeah. How you doing today?
What going on, baby? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I mean, sure. We're gonna say I'm doing good.
Okay, that's what's up, man. As long as you doing good, that's good for you. I'm happy you smiling.
Yes. What you think about Suki? Suki with the Dookie cat.
Me personally, I can't stand her. I can't stand her personally. I don't like.
Why not?
I just don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like Sexy Red. I don't like none of them. I don't like them. They too much. They too much.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know which social media I was on, but I was like, what is the new music? I was looking at all these music videos. Girl, they all got these long, 2 feet long nails, the long silk bone press weave. They weren't even black. I was like, oh Lord, it's going everywhere.
I mean, personally, is that you or me?
That's Queen. Queen, we can hear our echo in your background.
Oh, I don't know why. Let me check it.
Yeah, but me personally,
All right, for me, basically, I just have I don't give energy or thought into it because I know about them people and stuff like that. But for me, I just choose to ignore them. Even though I see them, I hear about them, I just choose to ignore it because I know if I actually see it, it's just gonna pretty much give me a headache, man. So I don't care about that. So it's not like, oh, but then why don't you listen to female rap? It's not my thing, basically. Even if I wanted to, it's not my thing. I prefer like the UK rap mostly now. I used to, when I was 15, 19, full old school, full obsession of old school. And by the time I got older, I got into UK.
But yeah, like I was saying though, I like Glorilla though. The only reason I like her because she from Memphis. That's the only reason I fool with. She from Memphis.
So if a female's from Memphis, you fucks with them?
I'm gonna represent my hood. You know what I'm saying? That just is what it is.
All he's saying is she is the ratchet that he can understand because he grow up around that shit. That's all he's saying. He can understand her version of ratchet because that's what he used to. The rest of them,
Yeah, I can understand. I can understand Glorilla.
I don't know none of that. Our closest ratchet gonna be Meg Thee Stallion.
That's if you from Houston. Ain't she from Houston? Yeah.
Now I'm from Dallas, but Texas
Well,
close
yeah,
enough.
Texas. Yeah, that's a close thing.
No. Queen made it correct. Us Dallas is not them Houston. Them niggas is different. They
are different. That's for damn sure.
For sure, those females are they're out there. Like they about that life. I mean, the men are. It's different out there in Houston. So.
But it's like that all across the globe, though. You can't just put it in one section.
No, I'm just saying there's a difference between Dallas and Houston. That's all we're saying. Don't compare us.
It's freaks everywhere, though.
It is freaks everywhere, but this is a different type of freak.
I mean, shit. If she like eat nigga ass, there's some nigga that like to get that ass.
Mm-hmm.
You have any homeboys that like to get their booty ate?
Nah, they ain't told me. But they you try to promote me fucking in the ass, fucking females in the ass. I can't do that, bro. That ain't my style. I don't rock like that.
Nah, there is one UK female artist I like. Her name is Lady Leisha, and her style is basically she's a bit of a tomboy. She doesn't do what other them girls are doing. She does something else. She's a bit more tomboyish and a bit comedic as well sometimes.
Yeah.
But the funny part is
have you heard the Queen speech? Have you heard those tracks called Queen Speech? That's Lady Leisha.
But the funny part about it is a lot of females used to tell me I had to fuck them in the ass. I'm like, I don't get down like that.
Stuff the lie. Don't do that, man. I'm not allowed to do that.
You're not allowed to do it because of your religion?
Nope. Yep, because of my faith, I'm not allowed to do it. It's actually forbidden to do it.
So it's in the Muslim religion to not have butt sex?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
They have a lot of things that are considered haram. Like you're not even supposed to take pictures.
Nah, you can take pictures. They're not not that extreme though. Not that extreme. I'm just a bit, not too far basically. I mean, I follow it properly, but not too extreme, not too over the top.
Is this why they really want to get rid of the Muslim culture? Because it completely goes against the American beliefs. Like it completely goes against everything America wants to try to push on people over here.
Yeah. That's
the religion is different. What they find is freedom in America is not necessarily how they find freedom in their particular religion or culture. So it's just different.
Yeah, but for some ladies, basically in that faith, they feel more free when they're covered in everything. So when they go outside covered in everything like that, they feel more free than, someone who's not covered. I'm not judging, but I'm just saying when someone who's not covered, to them, that's what Muslim ladies feel like. When they're covered up, that's how they feel. They feel more free because that makes the guy want to lower the gazes and pretty much show them more respect that way. because most guys nowadays are shameless. So that's why me and many Muslims are taught to lower gazes so you respect her.
Right. Welcome to the panel, Miss Latoya. I don't know if she can hear me because the thing's still spinning. Okay, let me get on to the this video. Oh, just to let you guys know, if you like the content so far, like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and so share. Support the girl, Cash App, Awesome Mommy T, and send the super chat. Hi, Miss Latoya. How are you?
I said that I live in Dallas.
Hey.
Too.
Hey, they can't touch us over here because we real over here. We real.
Yeah.
Yeah, real shit.
We realer than y'all.
I know.
Nope. I ain't gonna let you say that about Memphis.
You don't see no Dallas women coming out talking like Sukihana.
What?
What you say, Miss Latoya?
I think
you got bad.
I live. Okay.
Must got spectrum now. I'm gonna be honest. She must got spectrum because it's horrible. We can barely understand you, Miss Latoya. You're frozen. Okay, let me start this video right quick, you guys. Let me start this video.
Okay.
Sukihana, Sexy Red, and Ice Spice are poisoning the minds.
Told you this down spectrum
of our young Black females. The extremely negative and over-sexualized stereotype that is being pushed by the female rap culture is a
you guys.
Disgrace, and it's harmful.
She just smack her butt.
The ratchet, nasty, downright vulgar.
Oh my gosh. Let me start over.
Sukihana, Sexy Red, and Ice Spice are poisoning the mind.
What's going on?
You need some better Wi-Fi, baby.
I'm telling you, it's this. Ooh, Lord have mercy.
The extremely negative and over.
Y'all don't even know how much I pay a month for this old bullshit. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Come on now.
Change the resolution.
I did. I put it to 240.
Over-sexualized stereotype that is being pushed by the female rap culture is a disgrace, and it's harmful.
Can't get past the ass part, bruh.
Stop.
It must be telling you something, trying to keep smacking that ass.
Downright vulgar lyrics and behavior have become an acceptable form of mainstream entertainment. They're everywhere every day. They are being pushed down our throats.
I'm sorry, you guys, for the technical difficulties.
And you can't help but notice the glaring trend of more and more ratchet Black females.
Kicking it with the Rooks said he definitely from Memphis. What makes her say that, big dog?
I don't know.
Say you definitely from
she gotta be from Memphis, cause on the Memphis motherfucker know how we talk.
Keeping it with the Rooks from Memphis.
Oh, okay. I ain't never been to Memphis. How is it down there?
You come down and try it out.
I ain't going to Memphis. I'm staying my ass the fuck away from Memphis. I done seen enough videos. I'm good.
What? See, y'all need to quit watching all them videos. Y'all need to quit watching all them videos. They come down here.
No, I seen somebody, they just walked out their house and this woman and this man was down the street. This bitch pulled out a gun, started shooting while this nigga got the baby in here. I say, oh, hell no.
Queen, that happened there. That happened there. Don't even worry about that.
I seen them niggas at the gas station. Them niggas was having a shootout at the gas. No, I'm good on Memphis. Y'all can have it.
I'm gonna tell you something funny. My wife just told me
if you're gonna come to UK, don't go. Like South London, don't go to two areas known as Brixton and Peckham. When you go there, don't go to certain areas. It's like a full no-go zone there, because trust me, sometimes them people there are crazy though. Crime rate is higher there down south. In South London, basically, so you have to be careful down there. Not everywhere, but crime rate's higher there.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what's going on down here right now, Queen. I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on down here right now. Like where I stay at right now, we got a train coming through to have all the new Nikes and Jordans and everything, and these little young niggas hitting that joint up every week, getting the new shoes off the train. They still in the infinities and shit down here. And what else they got going down here? I know they still in shoes. Well, that's it. Well, Chin, I ain't gonna put that on there. I go outside my fire every day. Just
but
on
the
the porch.
maintenance man told me yesterday that he said you could just be driving down the block and it's pop, 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 pop. I don't hear that from where I'm from.
They are not like I'm put like this. Where I stay, I ain't got nothing but gang bang dope boys around my block.
See, Memphis is not like Dallas. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him, because if we go down there, we gonna be appalled and afraid. Okay, we not used to that. Okay,
we good down here. We nice.
it don't even go down like that in South Dallas. Okay, well, we don't got no hoods that's like the hoods of Memphis. We don't got none of that. Okay, we not ready. We not ready.
It ain't that bad. Y'all need to come down here and try that. We got Southern hospitality.
But I interact with y'all on social media too. I'm just letting you know we not ready, because we not used to that.
You know, everything you hear on social media might not be right.
No, because y'all be in packs. Okay, when you get them together and you see, we not ready, Tyranny. We not ready. We need to stay away from that.
No, sometimes you can see you stay in London. Be careful as well when you're driving down. Be careful as well. There's acid crime as well, so be careful as well. So sometimes watch what area you're going to, because there'll be an acid thrown at you. So you better close your window sometimes and actually see if it's safe to open it. And also sometimes there's knife and stealing.
Well, it's not safe in Memphis, and that's what we just trying to touch.
Now,
in Dallas.
Okay.
What?
All right, no problem.
Now you a tough ass Tyranny. You mean tell me you scared of Memphis? And much shit I done heard you say on Fight Club and all these other spots.
I'm a delicate flower. I'm a little lady girl. I don't know what you're talking about.
You a damn cactus. Quit playing with me.
I love cats too.
You a cactus.
Hold on, y'all. Let me get my
You mean tell me your little rough tough ass can't come to Memphis, Tyranny?
Nope, I ain't going.
Huh?
No, I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go to Memphis.
You'll get you a good dude down here, Tyranny.
Nah, respectfully, I wouldn't go to Memphis, man. I've been to New York.
I'm trying to tell you. You complain about how much you gotta pay for stuff in Texas. You come down here, you make $60,000. You rich, baby.
Nah, the only part of America I've ever been to is Manhattan, New York, and that's it. After that, I never went back.
Well, when you went to Manhattan and New York, those are pretty rough states too.
Yeah.
Yep. So me and Queen, we not used to that gangster life, bro. Like I grew up down here, a little Southern Belle, over here on the Bible Belt.
Yeah, our thugs don't mess with the civilians. They stay over there with the thug life.
Nah, I ain't gangster either. I just grew up more urban environment. I'm more from East London, actually, though. So yeah, the crime is well there, but I was more in the home, protected, everything like that, and then lived in Saudi. That's it. Afterwards, nah, I'm not. I'm part of that.
But I'm not finna go shoot your house up like, okay, female, you want to go at it? Okay, I'll pop you in the throat, ho, like I had to do with my baby daddy, his girlfriend last year. I will fight. Don't think I won't, because I'm pretty. But I'd rather, be nice, be cute. I'd rather wear dresses. I don't own any Jordans, okay? This is just me. I'm just the type of female that's rather be a lady. I'm not coming no damn Memphis. What the hell I look like? Shit.
Here, we nice down here, baby. We nice down here.
I bet y'all are.
We nice. The dope boys
probably be able to do it. Nah, I can't do it. Okay, let me try.
I know what it is. I know what it did though, Trini, because all that mouth you be popping off. We ain't going down here. They been done told you something. You better shut the hell up for something.
I don't pop off, but if you're wrong, I'm not just gonna sit there and be like, yeah, you're right. That's pick me.
That part is true. Now, if I'm wrong and you right, we'll be like, you right. We ain't gonna be no problem. If you just popping off at the mouth, just be popping off at the mouth, we gonna tell you shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's it. And that's fine if you tell me, baby, shut the fuck up.
They ain't gonna put your hands on you down here, baby. They gonna treat you nice. They gonna eat some good barbecue. You go downtown, get your little blues and a little walk me down and all that right there. You know what I'm saying? Go walk in the park. What? These don't
do all that. Let me finish this goddamn video. Can I finish this motherfucking video?
Okay.
Okay. My nigga try to
Sukihana,
lie on
Sexy
me.
Red, and Ice Spice are poisoning the minds of our young Black females. The extremely negative and over-sexualized stereotype that is being pushed by the female rap culture is a disgrace, and it's harmful.
And it's embarrassing.
The ratchet, nasty, downright vulgar lyrics and behavior have become an acceptable form of mainstream entertainment. They're everywhere every
And the nails. And the nails. And the nails.
But let's be honest though, Trin. Didn't we used to hear that from Lil Kim though when we were younger?
But no, I never listened to Lil Kim. I heard about it.
Lil
But she
Kim
was
was doing the
introduced to, yeah. But
She was doing the same shit. Trina, she was doing the same shit. Jackie O was doing the same shit. Right or wrong.
Yeah, but also pretty much that same culture is pretty much came here to UK as well. Basically, a lot of UK artists are actually a fan of the American hip hop culture. So pretty much the UK hip hop is like borrowed culture from the 80s and then originally became more original afterwards. So they used to imitate before.
Exactly. So you had Lil Kim, Trina, Jackie O, Kia, My Neck, My Back. Hey, we heard all that shit before
Kaya.
Sukihana. Yeah, Kaya, my bad. We heard all that before Sukihana and Sexy Red and Ice Spice. Right or wrong?
I mean, but no, you can say they was the precursors. I give you that, but that wasn't this. The precursor to this was Meg and Cardi with WAP. That's what started this shit.
Yeah, but who came before Meg and Cardi? Them
I mean,
right
we had our sexy ladies or whatever, but not this.
Yeah,
No, you can't. You cannot compare Lil Kim to Sukihana. It's just no.
Whoa, come on now, Queen. You didn't tell me Lil Kim wasn't spitting that nasty shit.
I mean, she had some nasty lyrics. Don't get me wrong, but you wouldn't compare Lil Kim to Sukihana. No, hell no.
Wait, Queen.
I mean, you can go back.
Hold on. Let me say something. What I was gonna say,
Yes,
basically,
she said that she taking up the butt. Yes, what? I get it. She had some racy lyrics, but she did not present like Sukihana. No.
Lil Kim was half-ass naked when she was on shows and doing concerts.
Look, it was not the same.
You remember her first album cover?
I do. She was quiet down with the drawers on. Yes, I know. But you would not compare. I bought Kim albums. I listened to her music. I understand what you saying. But Sukihana, no hell. No.
But I'm just saying. I mean,
them lyrics is terrible.
Yeah, that she
can
ain't
I
got
say
no. They ain't
something,
got no
please?
lyrics.
Can
Now,
I
Lil
say
Kim can
something,
rap.
please?
Lil Kim can rap. She had lyrics. She
had
lyrics.
lyrics, and she wasn't always just talking about sex.
Nah, she wasn't. I
No, so you cannot compare the two.
Yeah, I get that,
So
but
she
it was like you said, it was
wasn't
a
that extreme. Not
it was
that
a
extreme,
precursor though.
basically.
It
She
was a
was a
precursor though.
hardcore. Nah, basically, Lil Kim was more of a hardcore artist. Yes, she talked about some sexy lyrics and stuff like that, but she had other things though as well. So she's a bit more of a hardcore artist though, right?
Yeah, she more somewhat gangster rap.
She could rap. Yeah, she could rap. These motherfuckers can't rap.
Okay, so there's this song by Lil Kim called "Nasty One." It's the lyrics. Let's hear if her song called "Nasty One" is as vulgar as Sukihana. And if y'all can think of another Lil Kim song, let me know so we can look up the lyrics. Because I want to compare and contrast. And this is the thing, you guys. Where are the new artists like Sade? Where are the new artists like Anita?
They don't make no money.
They don't make no more. Nah, they can make money, but they're just not being pushed.
The best thing you got as far as R&B is SZA and her, to me.
SZA?
I mean, I'm just saying.
And then with that song, I touched the fire for you. I do it 3-4 times in a row. I do that bitch for you. I'll suck your penis and chop it off if you ever. Nah.
I'm just saying. Ain't no R&B no more, Trini. That's R&B now.
Exactly, Brian. SZA, come on
Yeah,
now.
SZA crazy. She be. She said SZA like a siren. Okay, she
Is that
gonna
really?
Well, how about some? How
lure
about
your
some
ass
And,
in
Milwaukee?
with that voice and then chop your penis off when she get your ass.
and
Okay, well,
SZA crazy.
how about some
nah,
Milwaukee
don't
then? How
interest
about
me
some
though, to
Milwaukee?
be honest. Don't care. Don't interest me though. And I'm even
Okay,
in the same generation as well. Don't interest me.
How about some Milwaukee? What about some Milwaukee? She R&B. What y'all
No.
want?
Some
Okay,
are
so
you
like I said, there's no R&B. There's no R&B. Women, there's no R&B. Men no more. It's all about what's up. I'm gonna meet you at the club. I'm gonna smoke this blunt with you. We're gonna go back to the room. We're gonna smash it out, and then you going on about your way. That's on both sides. Ain't no more love songs. Ain't no more Key Sweat. Ain't no more Jodeci. No more Boy. Ain't none of that no more.
y'all remember that song? I apologize. Believe me.
Yeah.
Oh, believe
Ain't no more of that.
Ain't no more than because now Beyonce talk about I ain't sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's no more virtuous women. And it is so hard to become a virtuous woman. But do you know how many mothers are saying the word virtuous in their homes? Their daughters never even heard of that before. And I know y'all men don't even, y'all men probably don't know what a virtuous woman look like. If you do, it's maybe about 1 or 2 women that you've seen on a TV.
Oh, my wife virtuous. She got virtue. She got morals.
No, virtuous and having morals. So if you read what a virtuous woman is, it's really hard to obtain. Okay, let me just put. I'm not saying you don't have a good woman. That's not what I'm saying. But virtuous and good is not the same. Let me see.
Okay, but my thing is this right here. If it was a
Mhm.
bunch of virtuous women, when niggas wouldn't complain about virtuous women, every woman was virtuous.
Men will complain about virtuous women because virtuous
Because
women don't.
every nigga would have one if they were that easy to come by.
No,
You gotta go
men don't
find
want
it.
Men don't want a virtuous woman. Y'all want a woman that you can have sex with. That's what you want.
I can believe that too. And I talk about this shit all the time. Niggas be talking about they want to get married, and I'm like, no, y'all don't. Y'all just want some in-home pussy. Just keep it 100. And then when you get the in-house,
No, I don't agree,
pussy,
man. Don't agree.
then when you
Don't agree.
don't
I'm
agree
a
with
bit
what?
different. I don't agree. I'm a bit more different, man. I'm more what you call. I'm a bit old school, but a bit of a mix. But not really, man. I haven't gotten to that stage. But I mean, I like to talk about it so I can actually know what to expect before marrying. Because like I don't want to. When I get married, I don't want to go in there not knowing anything and feeling nervous when I was there. I want to know a lot of stuff, so then when I get there, though, I know what to expect. That's what I prefer to do.
But you're one of a kind. You're different. You know, you don't represent the majority of men that in the way that they think. You know, most of these men will leave you if you're not having sex with them. They will not respect you for saying, I want to keep myself pure so that I'm pure for you when we commit. They don't want that. I seen this one cheater show, and this guy, the wife was like, oh, I caught you. And he was like, yeah, you talking about you want to clear your chakras. And I don't have time to be waiting for you to clear your chakras. So I have to go find somebody else. Bro, you're her husband. And you wouldn't even allow your wife to maintain her virtuousness. These men do not want a virtuous woman. They want something that will go to hell with them.
Good
I ain't gonna argue.
No, I think you're right. You are right. Most of these guys do. That's what I'm saying. Most guys nowadays are shameless. I ain't like that because I actually fear God, basically. I want to go to paradise. I don't want to be like them, man.
Right. And that's a really good thing. That's how I feel. Like, that's why I'm not doing all of this Halloween stuff, because at the end of the day, this is temporary. This is temporary. So ain't no point in me putting myself in a temporary position when there is an eternity after life. I think that there's a movie out there called After Death or something like that. I think that's the only movie that I might go and see. But I mean, the fact that like mothers aren't telling their daughters about being virtuous, the fact that we're not even trying to be virtuous ourselves is hurting our men. Women not being able to obtain being virtuous is hurting our men. But our men are hurting us women when you won't allow us to be virtuous.
So where do all the problems start then? With the men or with the women?
I mean, so because I feel that you guys are the leader, I feel like the leader is to blame for the way that the body is moving. Now, I'm not saying that the body doesn't make any mistakes. You know how sometimes you be sitting there, your arm just twitches shit, and you're like, what the fuck was that?
Right.
Sometimes the body twitches. But at the end of the day, that head is the reason, for the season. And I mean, that's just how
I agree. I think it's more like the balance of both, I guess. So if the guy is basically, if he's not leading right, then the person following him is not going to do the same. So I'd say it's a balance of the both. And if the parents aren't doing right, then the kids are going to copy. So you have a point.
Right. Okay. Let me read this to those that are here, because I know when I start talking about some of these points, people don't really want to hear it, and I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Okay, but it says an excellent wife who can find. She is far more precious than jewels. Okay, the heart of her husband trusts in her. So, big dog, you trust in your wife?
Yeah, I trust my wife.
Okay, and he will have no lack of gain. He will have no lack of gain. So he's not feeling empty in any place of him. He's not feeling any emptiness. Okay. But these are what the wife does to her husband. Says she does him good and not harm all the days of her life. So when you find you a good woman, okay, make sure that she's not harming you. This is aspects of a virtuous woman. She seeks wool and flax and works with willing hands. So we, us women don't know how to sew clothes together, but a good woman will go out there and make sure that you're clothed. Okay. She is like the ships of the merchant. She brings her food from afar. You got a woman that's willing to go out there. Oh Lord. What's up, Bronze Bird?
Good afternoon.
Good
I
afternoon.
would just like to say, if the woman is trying to clear her chakras and that man decides to smash that side woman, I think that should be agreed upon. At the end of the day, why I feel like that is because the woman is weaponizing that vag, and the man wants something nice, moist, and fast. So he's going to start clapping that ass. Facts.
Bronsberg came up here to talk shit. But the problem with men is that y'all only want something temporary. You're not.
That's not true.
But you know what though, too?
That's not true.
I ain't even gonna lie though. It's like that's how I got my wife to act the way she act, because I always held other women over her head.
That's right.
Wait,
and she doesn't like that competition.
Say that again.
I said that's how I got my wife to act the way she is now, because I always held other women over her head.
What does that mean?
That means that it was always, if you didn't do what I needed you to do with my wife, I got another woman that will replace you.
And women inherently know that, because women inherently know that the man can just be like, yo, I'm not going to stay with you and all this other stuff. I got other women I can go to right now. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, no, I don't think so. No,
Yeah, I think so, man. I think so, man.
No, I'm different, man. I'm from a different place, so I disagree. If you do your thing, whatever. For me, I don't agree.
No, I agree, man. The thing about it is, at the end of the day, a woman knows inherently that when she's with you, she's going to try to weaponize you any chance she get. So the fact of the matter is, a woman going to be on some stuff like, oh, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that, weaponizing the vag. But if you sit up there and say to her, like, okay, I can give you this ultimatum right now. If you're going to use that against me, watch me smash another woman. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Women always know that men got those options at the end of the day, man. What are you talking about?
That's a foolish relationship, but y'all need to just.
It's not a foolish relationship. It's not foolish.
That's not foolish.
Women don't even like.
Hold on, because sex is not foundation, right? Sex is an add-on. It's not a foundation. So if you have a good woman here and you're willing to leave your foundation because of something that comes as extra, as an add-on, you need to keep it pushing. You have
That's
no
not
idea
true.
what it means.
That's
How
not
is
true.
That's not true.
I'm gonna
That's
tell
not
you,
true.
my wife just told me last night, if it wasn't for the fact I was messing around with other women, I'd be the perfect nigga.
Because she would be able to control him.
Exactly.
No, I'd rather. No.
Go ahead, Reese, because
No, I don't agree, man. Very much for me, though, I see, like basically a woman to me, in my favorite, basically, spiritually, both genders are equal. However, 3 times, she's 3 times spiritually higher than you. Because one, she raised you, one, she's actually helped you, one, she's actually fed you, and plus, she's the one who's actually carried you. So for me, I see her as spiritually 3 times higher. So basically, to God, God sees her 3 times higher than me, but we're both equal in a way.
Let's keep it a stack, man. Y'all sit up there and talk about a foundation. You sit up there saying you're gonna be staying with this person for life. Like, my thing about it is this. Let's be real. If we sitting up there saying y'all gonna be together, right? Y'all know for a fact y'all gonna have crush on other people. You know what I'm saying? Even if you just talk to that other person, or if the man says, yeah, I'll just sleep with her that 1 or 2 times and stuff like that, no biggie. Does that take away from the man still loving his wife? No, it doesn't. As long as that dude ain't on some F-ish, hold on. Unless, of course, that man ain't being on no F-ish, and he's definitely saying, hey, look, listen, I just want to smash real quick. I ain't trying to get her pregnant. I'm a clean man. I ain't got no STDs. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing my due diligence. Why you think in the Bible they had the men that had all these different wives, man? Why you think that in the Bible they had the men that practiced some type of polygamy or something like that? That was in the Bible. You know why that is? Because God even knew, Jesus even knew that when it comes to women, there's more women than men on this earth. So a man has to sacrifice his penis for one woman? Nah, son. He's going to sit up there and take a little bit of a test drive. He's going to take a little bit of a test drive.
There is an
In that
equal
BMW.
on this
Facts.
planet. There is an equal amount of men and women on this planet.
No, it is not.
No, it's not.
No, it is not. There's more women than men on this planet.
Let's go ahead and drop $10 in the cash app because I'm right. Got me fucked up.
You're wrong.
Nah, you're right though. But also the thing is though, this is what it says for me, Wabi. Yes, I'm allowed to have 4 wives. However, it says though, in the text it says you can marry 4. However, if you can't do justice with 4, marry 1 only. So if I can't do justice with 4 different wives, then I have to stick with 1 only. That's how it works though. It
Okay,
doesn't
but
like
that's called options, bro. See what you just said? That's answering my question. Answering what I'm saying. If you cannot handle having 4 wives or 4 women, then marry 1. If you cannot. See, the problem in this world is you do have men that claim they can deal with 1 woman when really they can't. That comes with discipline. If you can deal with more than 1 woman, by all means, do your thing. I don't believe in bragging about that. I believe that's just truly your personality and how you are. That's how you are. But if that's not you, don't try to fake a front just because you want the glam and glitz of having more than 1 woman. Is what it is.
That's a good
Facts
point.
of day.
That's a good
Bronzeberg
point.
Chief. Check me out.
Though, look, this is what I said can happen if, first wife actually states in the marriage contract that he cannot marry 4 wives. As long as I'm married to him, then I have to honor that contract, basically. I cannot, break the contract, though, because if it's stated in the contract, if he states in the contract as a stipulation during the marriage, you cannot marry 4 as long as I'm with you, and that's that.
Again, that comes off of discipline and choice, Rias.
Okay. I can.
Hold on, Reese. It says that there are more men than women. I'm not, like I said, I don't know if you men just make that up so you guys can have a reason to go and screw all these women. But there is the ratio between men and women is equal, and men lead slightly more than women.
Okay, we ain't gonna get nowhere with some random Google search and it just says that. Where's the sources and the graphs?
Where's the source with what you're saying?
Where's the sources and the graphs?
Where is the source with what you're saying?
There's something that's always agreed upon on this damn earth, that there's more women than men.
But that's not true. That's not true. That has been a myth, so men could go out there and have sex with all of these
That's
women.
not a myth. That is not a myth. That is not a myth because it has nothing to do with men wanting to have sex with women. It is men's inherent nature to always look at a woman sexually and virtually. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but actually, a real man knows self-control. No, but a real man knows self-control. If he can control himself with his desires, then, that's
Peace,
good
Josh.
for him.
So wait, so you mean to tell me a man doesn't know how to control himself because it's the fact
No,
of
a
the matter
man
that
can
he
control
wants to
him.
have
No.
more? He wants to have 4 women.
Nah, he can control himself, but if he wants to have 4, then that's up to him for many different reasons. If he wants 4 wives, like if his first wife cannot have kids, then he can marry a second wife and stuff like that. Or if, another woman can't get married, though, he can step in and help her and stuff like that. So and if he wants to as well. So there is many different reasons for having
Come on,
4 times.
Oh, come on, man. Like I said, even when you go through the religious texts and you go through it, like maybe I'm a little bit slow in the Bible, and I admit that. I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while. I haven't been reading like that, but I'm not dumb. So let's check this out, fam. Remember in the Bible, they had the whole entire thing about how society fell, and it was a story about Lot and his wife. Lot's wife looked back and she turned into a pillar of salt. Now, the thing about it is, I'm not sure if this is the same story, but I could have sworn that when a man got older and he had 2 daughters, the 2 daughters decided to get impregnated by his sperm. 2, not just 1, 2. And he didn't ask for that. He was just an older man. But they decided, we need to breed the next generation of children. So it wasn't just 1 woman that took that sperm. It was 2.
What the hell does got to do with what we talk about?
Has a lot to do with it. Because why couldn't it just be 1 woman by that standard? Why was it 2?
It wasn't a woman, it was daughters. And
Yes, it was daughters.
Really confusing.
But it still was women. So the fact of the matter is, it wasn't just singular, it was plural, which proves my point. At the end of the day, the man has options. Does that take away from him being on some F-ish? No, it doesn't. He's still a proper man.
Okay, so how about this? That was a bad example because the time of Lot, yes, it is. The time of Lot is when they had to escape Gomorrah because of all the sodomy. So God burned that place down. The wife looked back and missing the place that she was. So the Lord said, "You miss it? Stay with it. Ain't no point in bringing you along and you missing what was back here." Yeah. So with the daughters end up doing that, I don't know. That sounds some weird shit. I don't know. But the only thing I can think of is for them to keep their bloodline going. Okay, not for them
still
to
women. Still women.
Your daughters, please don't think of your daughters as women. That's
okay. But at the end of the day, let's just get down to the nitty gritty of it. It was a sexual exchange.
Okay,
but at the end of the day,
let's talk about what's his name? The hoe, Solomon. Okay, talk about Solomon. Solomon had all these wives and all of these concubines.
Yes,
and
he did.
At the end of the day, Solomon was led astray because of that reason.
No, because God knew he couldn't control himself.
Yeah, and this is why this is exactly what we read earlier. Because of your sexual desires, it is for a man to marry a woman and a woman to marry a man. See that? So the Lord,
but isn't it true that God gives you different stories in order for you to make a precise decision?
The Lord knows that we are some horny ass creatures. He gets that. That's why he said marry. So what's your excuse now? Okay. Oh, I want to.
It's not an excuse.
Marry her.
No, that's not true. Listen.
So you don't want to marry her. You only want to go for her virtuousness. That's what I'm saying.
But who taught you? But who taught you monogamy is the standard for how men are? Was that through Western society, or was that through the Bible and the religious text?
Creation of the first woman, which is Eve.
Okay. So with that being said, why is it that here in America, for example, it's wrong for a man to deal with more than 1 woman, but if you go to different countries, they don't see it as a problem?
It is a
They're
problem.
righteous people. They can also be Christians.
You guys like to watch these movies that ain't fucking true.
It's not movies. It's facts.
It is only in a very small part of the continent, in a country, because Africa is a continent. It's a very small part in a country where men are having multiple wives. But in the continent of Africa, men are not just out there marrying multiple women.
Yes,
and
they are.
They have the gold to back it up.
Exactly.
You guys are broke. You're broke. Not you.
So now you're using financial reasoning as an alibi. That was a nice move. That was such a dick move. Yeah, that was such a dick move to do. So the fact of the matter, let's take that out the equation. The thing about it is, at the end of the day, if a man is satisfied and he's solidified where he is in life, of course you're going to use finances, because that's what you women do. So the thing about it is, let's just say he's just everywhere he wants to be. He's good. You understand? He has the right of being able to deal with more than one woman, regardless if he has a wife and a few concubines, or he has a wife or more than one wife. That doesn't mean there's something wrong with him or he's just using his dick.
It means you have no self-control.
Yes, you do have self-control.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
If you agree with your partner, if you're even so, okay, what about if it's a woman, what about if it's his girlfriend and his girlfriend is cool and even encourages her man to have sex with another woman as long as he doesn't get them pregnant? Does that mean he can't control themselves, or is that authorized by his woman to say, hey, look, listen, do your thing. So don't get them pregnant. Don't come back with STD.
She's for the streets.
No, she's not.
Why she gotta be for the streets?
Why she's for the streets? She understands her man's.
What's hers?
Wait, hold on.
Let me finish. Look. I'm a good woman. I'm not letting no other woman come in and take what I got. It also messes up the vibe, the environment, the relationship. Okay. If you got a woman out there saying, babe, come on, let's do right. I'm going to help you get a job. I'm going to help you get off your probation. I'm going to help you pay your child support. I'm going to help you find a better career versus what you got. Keep her. But if you got a woman out there saying, go out there and be a hoe, go out there and have more women. Yeah, I'm okay with it. Hold on.
What?
She wants you to go down the rabbit hole of destruction right along with her.
When did we mention financial? Why do we keep going back to if a dude is broken out? I never mentioned anything about him being broke.
I didn't say anything about money.
You literally did. You kept talking about finances, about
child support,
and child support and all this other stuff. I literally said if the man is fine.
If you're willing to help your man build,
okay,
that's a good woman. If you're willing to help your man destruct, then you need to leave her alone, because she's for the streets, y'all. Like,
how is it destructive? She's agreeing. How is that for the streets if she agrees with a man seeing other women as long as he's not coming back with an STD and a baby?
No,
that makes no sense. And then you relate it to finances, which is confusing as hell.
If she agrees, no, but I think I can understand what she's saying. She's basically saying is, though, that if she agrees to let you do that, that's more like enabling behavior. That's not helping you get better. I mean, yes, she can do all that stuff, but if she agrees to you, then that's technically enabling your desires and stuff like that. I mean, that's just how it is. It's more like enabling behavior. It's gonna make it worse.
But my
Rias,
thing is this, if she willing to help a nigga get back on his feet and get him out probation, out child support, ain't she got some type of control over that nigga?
It's because she has a tunnel vision mind. If we sitting up there literally, you do.
Controlling a man.
It's not by the government standards that is controlling a man.
Okay, but
in certain aspects.
It's not controlling a man. It's you paying for your child. I don't understand why y'all don't get that.
Why do you keep mentioning men in a compromised position when I'm literally saying if the man is on his purpose and everything is fine with him, and I'm just saying, hey, look, listen, he might want to deal with another woman, but that doesn't take away from the fact of the matter that he still loves his main woman. What is the problem? And this is where I asked Rias, do you like more than one woman or do you like one woman?
Right now, I'm more into one woman, but wait, hold on. Let me put this in full context so everyone can understand. For me, I prefer one woman. However, in the future, if she's asking me to explore the possibilities of more, then yes. However, realistically, I don't think she will. No, wait, let me finish. I'm saying, however, realistically, if she don't want me to do it, I won't do it. So I prefer one. Even if I want to explore four, that's fine. But for me, I prefer one because there's many reasons for one. Four is a headache. My money will be blown, and I have too much responsibility on my head, and I'll die.
Stop yourself, bro. You literally are just making my point for me. If you just sat there and just said on this panel just now, if my woman allows me to see more than one woman, then cool, I'm with it. So if that's the case, then regardless if you prefer one woman, you know instinctively, if she gave you the option to see more than one woman, you would do it. So that proves my point that inherently that men can be attracted more than one woman, but that does not mean that he will ever disrespect this woman. It should not disrespect this woman at the end of the day. That's my point.
Okay, I can understand you though in a way. It's not I'm fully disagreeing, it's just that I don't fully agree with you. I can understand you. I'm not denying that. I'm just saying to me, I just see it differently. I'm not saying you're wrong, right, or whatever. I'm just saying for me, I understand it differently. I perceive it different.
Bro, it's all cool about perceiving, but what I'm saying is at the end of the day, men inherently know that they could be attracted to more than one woman. Even if they don't actively want to take a charge at trying to talk to them or, want to sleep with them or even pursue a relationship. Then just saying, y'all have a secluded mind on how men operate because we've been programmed, especially in this society, to believe monogamy is the standard for relationships in America. But if you go to other countries, they have no problem with the man having more than one woman, as long as he respects his wife or girlfriend.
So you can either follow behind man or you can follow behind God. And I guess that's what it ultimately boils down to, what your foundation is. Is your foundation what the government says? The same motherfuckers that's sitting here and harboring child molesters? Is that the people you want to follow after? Or you want to follow after the one that you say that you believe in?
But God would agree, but that's what I'm saying. This is where you're wrong, because God agrees with that also. What are you talking about? If you said how many times God believes in that?
He said one man for one woman and vice versa. So I'm not sure what you mean.
What do you mean? How many times have you heard a lot of these? Okay, I'm sorry, because I don't know how to say their names, but what they are, right? But like different dudes in the Bible that he had a conversation. I mean, that he chose, the chosen ones, whatever. I forgot. I'm sorry. But what I'm saying is
the disciples or something like
disciples and all that other stuff. How many of them in that religious text did they have more than one woman? Did he look down on them for having more than one woman? He did.
12 disciples had more than one wife.
Huh?
None of the 12 disciples had more than one wife.
They were thieves and prostitutes.
Hold on.
Okay,
And
but he didn't come along saying continue in your sin. He said get the fuck up out of it. That's what he said. Even to the whore, excuse my language, but even to Mary Magdalene. He never encouraged her to stay in her sin, but he did tell you niggas that, hey, he who has not done the sin shall cast the first stone. He was never sitting there saying, just because they do it, you can do it too. That was not the message.
Obviously, but we still comes under the standard. God gives you choices. And so when you follow whatever path you follow whatever path you do, he understands either you're going to follow what I instinctively have for you, or you're going to spear off of that. Right. So the thing about it is he even gives you a chance if you do wrong. So if you do wrong and you repent, you say, OK, I've done wrong, this, that, and the third, and I finally understand what you want me to do. But the thing about it is the problem is do not follow after your lust, which is the problem that certain men have, which is the reason I don't believe in certain polygamists, because they're not doing it correctly, especially someone like, dare I say, Brother Polite at the time. He was doing it wrong. He bragged about having all these different women. I don't believe in bragging about all these different women. I just say, hey, look, listen, if your heart tells you you're attracted to more than one woman, but you respect your first woman, there's no problem with that. Does that mean that you're a bad person in the eyes of God because of that? No.
Yeah. A marriage is between man, woman, and God. So when you start adding other people to that covenant, it's already broken.
No, it's not.
Sir, that's exactly what the scripture
says. No, it's not.
Yes,
how many times in the Bible have they had men that have multiple wives and concubines? Were they still bad people? You're relating because you don't even realize someone like you is allowing yourself to have a tunnel vision mindset on the monogamous standard of relationships in America. Because if you was living in a different place and it was in a different culture, you wouldn't be saying this. Even as a Christian.
I'm not a Christian, but even as a female, I would still be uncomfortable with having my man being with another bitch. That's not gonna happen. That's what I'm
Why she gotta be a bitch?
Why she gotta be a bitch?
Why she gotta be a bitch? Why? Okay.
Wait. Let her finish.
Let me finish. I don't share, and whatever it is that I'm working on, I'd be damn if the next hoe will come along and come and get on what the fuck I got going on. That shit's not gonna happen. What am I gonna do?
Wait, I can understand. Wait, hold on.
I'm gonna be sitting up in the kitchen cooking while y'all in the room having sex. I mean, fucked up.
Okay.
If you're with a bitch that says, babe, it's okay for you to be with the next hoes, she's using you for money, she's cheating on you too. And how would you feel if she's cheating on you and using your money?
I'm really about to get at you right now. So let's be real. How many times you've been married?
Twice.
You've been married twice, right? Have you had sex before marriage?
Yes.
So that means you already broken a sin by God. Therefore, you should. But you realize that means, so if your sin is not greater than a man's sin, if that's the case, then.
Hey, but check this out. Guess what repentance does? Wipes all that shit
Oh,
away.
so now it's repentance when it's convenience for you.
My past doesn't even count on the scale on judgment because I've repented and moved forward from it.
What?
So if you repented, how come you got married a second time then?
That's how beautiful Jesus Christ is. Okay, he allows you to be forgiven for your sins. But if you sit up here like Bronzeberg and try to make an excuse for the shit that you do,
I'm not making excuses. Wait, hold on. Are you a divorcee currently?
Yes, I'm a divorcee and a fiance.
Are you currently looking to get married again?
Yep, sure am.
So that means you're going against exactly what God is telling you to do.
Not if I
You are. If you was that concerned in keeping the marriage, that means you would have stayed with the husband you was with the first time, or the man you had sex with, or the first man you had sex with, you would have married him, because that's the one that broke in your hymen, which means that was essential to God's will.
Okay, so
checkmate.
I don't think it works like that though, because think about it this way. Yes, Sorry.
Don't speak on my past like I don't speak on yours. Y'all don't know. I don't know Big Dog story, Reese story, or Bronzeberg. So when you
tell you my story, I'm a dog.
When you guys hold on, Big Dog. When y'all sit here and tell women to stay with a man that you had no fucking idea about, you're out of line, right? Right? You're out of fucking line to sit there and tell a woman to stay with a nigga that probably done did X, X, Y, and Z to her. So let's talk about what we know versus assuming and what we don't.
Let's keep it a stack. Was it not said in the Bible? The first man, the first contract of marriage is between basically y'all genitals. The first man you have sex with. The first man you have sex with. If you follow in the word.
Don't speak on what you don't know. That's what I'm
saying. But we going off the Bible though. You sitting up there saying, you literally saying that.
Don't talk about my marriage, okay? We can talk about the first guy I had sex
with
my marriage off.
But I'm talking. Okay, the reason I'm bringing that up is because you keep referencing the Bible. So the thing about it is, if you're going to reference the Bible, then obviously it's like it's all fair game. I should be able to say, hey, look, listen, if you're going to say that, then your actions prove that you also sinned as well. See, I'm not trying to sit up there and say I'm perfect when it comes to the Bible. I could have married the person that I first had sex with, but I did not find her attractive and she was ugly as fuck, right?
Women. That's what I said. I said, don't sleep with multiple women. Then you want to go down a rabbit hole and start talking about my previous sins. That is not a debate. The conversation's over. We're talking about keeping your dick to one woman and her keeping her pussy to one man.
But that's not. And what I'm saying is you keep trying to disagree with me, and I'm trying to sit up there saying there's been too many classic examples in the Bible where it's been okay for a man to have more than one woman and still respect this woman at the end of the day. You understand? So otherwise than that, I told you I'm not good at the Bible, so I'm not good at it. It's been a while since I read, but I do understand the text for what they are. I do understand that. I admit that, right? But isn't it not true But I ask you, isn't it not true? There's been multiple times in the Bible that there has been a man who is married to his woman, but doesn't have a problem having another wife or a concubine, in which they all serve his purpose for him, right?
People in the Bible, Bronzebird, sinned. You know that, right?
Yes.
Okay. So when you want to go using examples of people that sin as if, well, they did it, so I could do it. No. It was an example on what they did and why it was wrong and the effect of their cause. So check this out. When Abraham had sex with another woman because his wife Sarah said, do it so I could get pregnant, it ended up bad. When Solomon was messing with multiple women, it ended up bad. When Joseph was tricked into, because I know the word, baby. When Joseph was tricked into marrying the first sister, it still ended up bad. He had to work 7 extra years to get the woman that he really wanted. So give me one relationship where multiple wives worked.
Okay, hold on. Let's get to wait. Okay, hold on. You say the man is the head, correct? Right. So let's because I just seen what Juju just typed in the chat. So she said polygamy is not for sex. Okay. So do you believe polygamy is for sex, or do you believe it's not for sex?
I don't know what you mean. It's not for sex. I don't know.
It's not for sex. Polygamy is not for sex. Again, it's a man having more than one woman, right? That's the basis of what. Or if we say polyamorous is the woman's side. So what I'm saying is polygamy is a man having more than one woman. Do you believe that if the man has more than one woman, it's primarily for sex, or is it for something else?
I think it's for greed.
How is it for greed?
Because you want and want and want. You're not satisfied with what you've got.
It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that. If you do this, polygamy in other cultures means building. Do you understand that? So the fact of the matter is, a man because I hate how you keep bringing it back to finances. It has nothing to do with that. If a broke man should not be allowed to be dealing with multiple women. He should be able to just deal with himself and then make sure everything is good, or how everything flows out. We don't know. Society's weird nowadays. Let's just be real. So what I'm saying is, when we go to the idea of polygamy, it is off the basis of a woman and other women helping that man and them being a team so that they're in unison. So how does it clarify for you to say that it's for greed?
Yeah, but the thing is, let me say something else. I can understand what you're saying. Even I'm allowed to do polygamy, 4-time marriage. Yes, yeah, just because it's allowed, just because God allows me to do it, doesn't mean I have to do it. It's a choice of mine, of course. But, many Muslims can marry 4 wives, but most of them choose 1 wife because they understand that, what comes with it. Just think realistically, though, as well. Your money can be blown through it. You have too much stress on you, though. Yes, it's fine. If you want it, you want it. But however, it's better to do 1, because if you can't do justice with 4, do justice with 1 only. That's it. Just understand that. But also, look, yes, I can understand, the polygamy thing, it can be used for building. However, realistically, it won't work that way, because the woman that you married, 1 wife will just want you, just, for her, it's you and her, basically. Understand that you want 4, and that's how you feel, and if she agrees, that she agrees. But however, but however, realistically, it won't work that way, because it's you and her, and she wants you, and you want her. That's it, though. I mean, yeah, I can understand what you think. However, it just doesn't work like that. Even though I want it, I know it won't work that way, because I want to understand how she thinks as well. I'm not being selfish, because look, it's not about what I want all the time. It's also about what she wants too. If we're going to work together and if we're going to stay married together, it's a partnership. So I have to think about what she thinks too.
Okay. And again, there's nothing you're saying right now is something I disagree with. But even by that standard, if she allowed you to have more than 1 woman, you said yes, you would do it. So that means instinctively that in some way, a type of idea that you would be attracted to more than 1 woman. So that means at the end of the day, you're not even making decisions for yourself. You're making decisions for a woman. You're making decisions for your woman. Hold on. You're making a decision for your woman. If it's supposed to be a partnership, both of y'all are supposed to agree on one thing. If you decide to sit up there and say from the jump that the woman you're dealing with, hey, look, listen, I have no problem dealing with other women, but that doesn't take away from the fact of the matter that I still like you and I still want to be with you, and you're always going to be my woman, my wife. No one comes before you. It's just the fact of the matter, the other purpose of women serve in my life, this is the reason I have them for. Okay? So the thing about it is, at the end of the day, Rias, you even sat up there and said if your woman allowed you to do it, you would do it. So that means at the end of the day, your points is in denial, because you even understand that you could be attracted to more than one woman if it was agreed upon between you and your woman.
But I must look. I can understand that, but I must be thinking otherwise as well. I'm just trying to think two ways, though. Basically, I'm not, fully
off of what you said. Off of what you said.
Well, I said yes. If she said so, yeah. But however, if I wanted to, yeah, I have to seek permission from her. If she says no, then I won't do it.
Exactly.
If she says no, I won't do it. So I prefer to stick with one. But however, look, I get you though as well. Look, if I can actually provide for one, and if I can prove, if I could provide for one, and if she feels satisfied though, and if she can't do the things though that, I need, if she can't, bring me the stuff that she needs to bring, and if she feels in her right though, that if she wants to, without me forcing or pressuring her, if she wanted to, and tells me, look, I want you to marry second time, then it's okay. I can understand that. But look, yeah, I know I said that, but I'm saying, look, I'm willing to understand her. If she's saying that for certain reasons, I can understand that. But however, I don't want to.
At the end of the day, it's like you're sitting up there saying, you're mouthing the things that I'm saying. All I ever said was from the very beginning, it comes with agreement. What you and your partner agree to. If you go outside of that and you just decide, I'm going to sleep with as many women as I want, I'm going to have another girlfriend, I'm going to have another wife, and you and your partner didn't agree upon that, then that's when you get into the idea of maybe lust, or you get into some idea of sin. That's what I'm saying. I disagree with it. But if it's agreed between you and your partner, and you say, hey, look, listen, I love you, I'm still with you, and this, that, and third, we agreed that it's no problem seeing another this, that, and the third, and blah, 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 and your woman agrees with it, cool. Everything has to be consensual, is all I'm saying. Otherwise, it's no beef. That's all I've ever said from the very beginning.
Okay. When you explain it like that, I can understand you. No problem. I understand. It's no problem. I have no problem at all. I'm just understanding what you're saying. I'm just saying, look, I can understand what you're both saying. I'm just expressing how I think both ways of thinking is, I understand. I'm just willing to understand. That's all. I get you though.
Okay. The fact that you mentioned it to your woman shows you're already full of lust. Okay.
No.
Now, yes, it does. Now, let's just say, because the Bible says that he that has looked upon a woman with lust has already committed adultery. Now, let's just say that you guys, y'all go out there and you do that one woman, you do it. You get that one woman, you do that one time. The flesh craves for something it's already had. This is why a lot of people that's ever been molested or whatever, they go out there and they still commit that sin because it's a part of their flesh. It just takes a lot of staying focused to not go out there and give into the flesh, okay? But you guys go out there, you do your thing, yeah. She tells you no next time, but your flesh is craving it. So you're going to go out there and you're going to commit that sin on your woman. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
No, actually, you have a point though. You're right, because the actual one. Wait. What I'm going to say, he has a point.
Yeah, you are.
No, you're not. You have a
You are
point
wrong.
though. That's why, if a guy says he wants second wife, and when he goes up to her, look, I want to marry another woman, she's gonna be like, what are you talking about? Don't do that. I can understand her psychology and stuff like that. She's in like, I did everything for you, and you're willing to bring another burden home. I mean, you're willing to bring another burden at home. So
It's not a burden.
if you can, it's not a burden. It can be both a burden and it can be both a blessing. It's just then to her, you're bringing another woman home. Sometimes you can barely deal with me. What makes you think you can deal with her?
Oh
And
my
also,
God.
the only way. But look, man, look. The only way for me to marry, but if I can treat all four equally, then that's fine. But if I can't, then I won't.
Is this something I'm missing here? Did I not say from the very beginning it's about consent? All I've ever said from the very beginning is consent, being consensual. What is there to miss? And then you sat there and said, Tyranny, because I come up to the woman I'm dealing with and I say, hey, I don't mind. I love you. I'm with you, or this, that, or I'm getting to know you. But I want you to know when you engage in this relationship with me, I have no problem sitting here telling you that I don't mind having another woman dealing with it. But it doesn't take from the fact that I still like you and I still want to be with you, even if that means long term. You're letting your woman know that. Now, it's up to the woman's decision to say, I don't agree with that. I don't think we're going to work out. And therefore, it's fine. Then he walks away and she walks away and everybody's scarred. I mean, everybody's spared. So why is it a problem that I sit up there and I say, how is it lust if I'm letting my woman know, hey, look, listen, I don't want to feel like I have to be confined to you, because realistically, even in a marriage, I've seen it, as God be my witness, that there is still women and men that may be attracted to other people. Does it take away from the fact matter that they don't love their husband? They don't love their wife? It doesn't mean that.
Attraction is going to come natural, sir. Hold on, let me finish, because I'm a Gemini. My words come backwards. Okay, this is the difference. This is what makes you a humble man or a man that's of the world. It's just the wheat from the tares. That's all that this is. I can be a girl out there that does OnlyFans because it brings in money. I could be a woman out there that says, yeah, I let my husband sleep with other women because he pays my bills. I could be a woman out there prostituting and doing what I need to fucking do and use a man for my benefit. But because I'm humble, because I have morals, I'm not going to do that. So you could either be a man that goes and meet women and says, I want other women because you're a whore, you're a male whore. Or you could be a man that says, I want foundation, I want to be stable, I want to love one woman, and I want to have a family with her. That's all that is, Bronzebird. Like Big Dog's married. Big Dog, I don't know if you're still there. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So, you used to say you used to be a hoe. Probably still is a hoe. But let's say you asked your wife, okay, babe, can we bring in other women? Have you ever asked your wife that question?
Yes.
Okay. How did she respond? No, it's cool if he asks. How did she respond?
She was like, nah, she didn't want to have two women in. She didn't want to have to share me in the house with another woman.
Because women are territorial. Now, did she get mad at you for asking that stupid ass question, or did she respond and oh my God, no, I'm gonna never do that?
She just looked at me like, how dare you ask me some shit like that?
Ain't the motherfucker exactly, because that's not how women are created.
Let's be real. Let's be real. Ask Big Dog. Hold on. Ask Big Dog this question. Big Dog. So at this current moment, you being married to your wife, does she have a problem with you at least wanting to have sexual relations with another woman? Is she against that?
To be perfectly honest, the last time I had sexual relations with another woman was 2021.
How did she feel about that?
She didn't like it, but she didn't like it. She didn't like it, but she understood where I was at that point in time.
Thank you.
So she
I can understand.
Understanding. And if it was that detrimental, they would have been getting divorced right now if it was that bad. You understand? So the thing about it is, at the end of the day, yeah, she may have not liked it. Of course, it may have been like, damn, it makes me uncomfortable, but it did not make them stop their marriage.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, it's like me and my wife were talking about our relationship. She was like, if it wasn't for the fact that I had dealt with other women during our marriage, I would be the perfect husband. So she have said that plenty of times. She had told some of her friends that like he'll fuck off and he'll come back home when it's time to pay the bills. So she has known.
It's still an agreement.
She knows. She knew it.
Let's have an honest moment. Not to say that you're not honest, but
okay.
You being a hoe.
All right.
Do you think that that's something that is that something that you want to change about yourself, or are you cool with it?
Like I said, last time I did something with another woman was 2 years ago.
Right, but answer the question. Is that something that you living with yourself? I'm cool with being a hoe, or is it something that you really want to change in yourself?
To be perfectly honest, like I said, I'm comfortable. Cause like I told her, like, if you do something on, like, it's always the opportunity of me messing around with another woman.
But you won't get that same wife. You might get dirty pussy, but you're not gonna have you a loyal down woman that's gonna raise your kids. You're not gonna have no woman that you built your foundation with and that your future with. You can go and
my daughter finna be 22 in a couple of more weeks. My son's 16. They almost grown. So
it don't matter. That don't matter. They still gonna come to mommy and daddy. What I'm saying is, vagina. Every female has a vagina. Every female has a vagina.
But the thing is though, the ones that I knew were gonna replace my wife, we never had sex. We were just always talking, and she was like, as soon as you leave your wife, I'm gonna take her place. Now the ones I did have sex with, they just wanted to have sex. That's all they would.
Those are horrible women.
Okay, but
horrible women that you wouldn't have come into somebody's relationship or marriage and break it apart. I would never trust my life with a type of woman that's willing to come in.
Some of them, but the ones that were having sex with, they had husbands and boyfriends too.
Horrible women. Horrible, like Mr. Watson said. Are y'all okay with sharing your woman?
No, I think I think, you know what, when you explained it like that, I think I kind of get what you're saying. No, I get you're right though in a way. Even though what I want is what I want, but to me, I don't think I will get the same. It won't give you the same desire, the same feeling, nothing though, because when you're married to one person, you know, basically, realistically, when you're married to one person, it's you and that person. Technically, that's your first though, and you're always gonna love your first because that's special to you in a way. Because your first has been there with you for your entire life. So in a way, realistically, I understand it. I'm a bit more realistic. I'm not gonna, fantasize. Even if I think about it, doesn't mean I'm gonna instantly pursue it though. Because I know, the many disadvantages of it.
Like I'm not understanding where y'all are. Is like what y'all thinking. The reason why y'all think the way y'all do is because y'all come from a monogamous standpoint. And even with me, I sit up there and I say, it's like me and my girl agree. Be like, yo, look, listen, this is how we are. This is how we move. It's cool. You understand that? So my thing about it is y'all sitting, even she understands that shit. She's not dumb. She sits up there and says, I get it. I'm going to be attracted to different men and you're going to be attracted to different women. It's cool. We both have that understanding. You know what I'm saying? As long as we have that agreement, it's cool. So what I'm saying is y'all only saying what you're saying is specifically you, Tyranny, because you're thinking from a monogamous standpoint. Because in this country, they tell you to believe in monogamy. If you was raised in a different place, if you was raised in a different country, and even if you talk about Africa, different countries in Africa participate in polygamy. Yeah, they're not gonna. Why would they want to deal? And plus, if it's a man that doesn't have the financial resources, since you love bringing up money in this situation, of course, it wouldn't be in his ideal mindset to sit up there and be having more than one woman. They would be looking at him. He would be shunned in his community. So we need to leave finances out of it because any old man would know, like, that's not a good look.
No. Let me tell you something. I don't give a damn. If you're broke, you broke. And you can't sit here and tell me that you're going to get with different bitches and you can't afford them. That's not going to happen. But like Mr. Watson said, are you okay with shit with your woman being with other men?
Depends.
No.
It don't depend on nothing. Are you okay with her coming home, sleeping with you, you giving her money for what she needs, then she going out, sleeping with him giving her money? What's wrong with that?
Hey, look, listen. There's men out there, here today that don't have a problem with their women sleeping with other men. That's them. Do I sit up there and I shun them? Do I sit up there and shun them for it? I don't. I'd be like, hey, look, listen, as long as it's, again, consensual, then that's fine. Then I'm like, yo, do whatever the hell you want. As a man, you set the precedent for your own destiny. Who am I to sit up there and say, oh, well, you just a hoe because you just this, that, and the third and blah, blah, blah. There's many ways you can slice the pie. What I'm saying is everything has to come down to agreement. You want to sit up there and talk about the Bible and this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, man has choice. If a man is ahead and a woman is following his lead, there should be no problems.
Yeah,
Prosper, do you believe in
but
God?
that doesn't mean though
Hold
she
on one
has to
second,
agree.
Rizzo. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Let me just. Do you believe in God?
Yeah, I believe in God, the Most High. That's what I
Okay.
usually refer to, the Most High.
So
Yes,
do you believe in what He says or just His existence?
both. I mean, of course, there's certain things that I
Well,
battle.
what?
Wait. Let me stop. Wait, hold on. I believe in his existence all the way full through. There's certain things I don't understand about the Most High. Sometimes I don't understand how the Most High knows something that's going on with me, and then it's just like, why am I here? You understand? Well, I mean, I'm not here on this earth, but like, why am I here in this position in life? You understand? That was in the past, but that's what I'm saying. Certain things I do disagree with. Like, nah, I don't agree with that.
Okay,
Not every single thing in the Bible.
look. As my kid's mother, I don't give a damn what you disagree with. What I say. Now, if you believe in Him, not only His existence, but His word, He told you to have one wife. He also told you what the meaning of adultery is and fornication. Now, you can go off of your own beliefs. Lord, you know I like these women. You know they make me horny. I just want to screw that one because she look good. But what did He tell you? And remember, He said that the body is a temple of Him. It's His temple. Yeah, your mama pushed you out her womb, but this is His temple. So when you're going and you're having sex with all of these different spirits, because not women, just like they don't even call liquor anymore, they call it spirits. When you're having sex with different spirits, you're defiling His temple. So that's why it's good to find one woman.
No. This is where you're wrong. And when you talk about what do you say, adultification? What is it that you said? Adultery. Okay. So adultery, for example, I would never sleep with a man's wife. That's something naturally built in me. I don't feel comfortable. And even still to this day, I don't really feel comfortable sleeping with some man's girl. I don't really feel comfortable with that. But the number one rule that I never would do, I would never sleep with a man's wife. I never would do that. That's just something built in me that I would never do. But what I'm saying is, if me believing in the Most High's existence, right? I understand He's here, He's alive, He's this, that, and the third. But we as people, the reason why we have such a problem with this topic is because of how we've been programmed. And now at my age, I'm starting to realize that, like, wow, maybe if you think about it from this lens, you're still a good person. You still have good morals. You still have a good purpose.
Hold on. Do you know that? Hold on. Have you seen that show Westworld?
No, I have not.
Great freaking show. But in the show, they were creating people. And the people didn't know that they were created. But one thing they could not do with these creations is remove the word that the original creator created in these people that they think that they was creating. God programs us too. What did He say? He blew breath in Adam, which gave him a soul. His breath is the word. So you think I'm reprogramming because the white man taught me. No, the white man didn't teach you anything. That soul inside of you is what speaks. And it's telling you, hey, you need to stop. But it's because of our rebelliousness and this whack-ass flesh that is sinful to this world. We're sitting out here taking all the, things that the pilgrims came and told us. Like, I mean, come on, you think God can bring His word into you too?
You know what's really funny? What's really funny of what you're saying? You saying program this, program that. You do know that God programs both good and evil, right? The thing about what God wants you to do is practice choice. That's exactly what He wants you to do.
No, I don't think it works.
So at the end of the day, you can get at me about what God this, that. Like I said, God creates both good and evil. It is up to you what path you take. If you decide to go against God's word, that's on you. If you decide to go with this word, you shall have salvation. So therefore, it is up to what you want to do in your path on where you're going to go. And it doesn't mean, and the thing about it is, even if I was a devout Christian, even if I was really down in the word, I could never be perfect in God's image or God's eyes. I'm imperfect, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm always going to be imperfect. The things I do in life now, yeah, I know I sin. Yeah, I know I sit up there and I do things I'm not supposed to do, but I know that. And God knows that I'm still working on myself to still be who I am. But will I admit that will I sin in the future? Yeah, I'm probably going to sin in the future, but that doesn't mean that He doesn't recognize who I am. You understand that? I hate when people try to sit up there and say, I do right by God 99.99% of the time. No, you do not. None of us do. I dare someone who's a Christian. I dare someone who's a Christian to tell me that they do everything right by God. All of us sin, regardless if we like it or not.
He said, be ye perfect. So if someone is working towards perfection, you can't knock that from them because that's exactly what they're trying. And you know how it's easy to be perfect? To get married. When you're married, you knock out a lot of stupid sin that you're out there committing. But when you're single, it's like the devil's playground. And then you start to, try to start doing stupid shit, listening to the enemy and him telling you, hey, it's okay to go out there and cheat on your girl. Just ask her. She wants to do it alone. He knows that that's defiling the temple. Like, come on, Bronze.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
no, but I agree.
No, it's not.
I
No, it is
agree.
not. And you know why you're wrong? You know why you're wrong? You know why you're wrong?
Hold on, Bronze. Hold on. When the last time you actually spoke to him? When's the last time any of y'all men actually spoke to God?
I pray. Yo, every day. Yo, every day I pray.
Praying is
Every day
not
I pray.
asking him. He said, ask
No, hold on. No. Asking, but still, I still talk to God. If my way of talking to God is praying, and that means I'm talking to God, you cannot tell me that that's still not talking to God. I am. I know who I'm talking. And hold on, wait. I am talking to Him. So that doesn't mean at the end of the day something's wrong with me and this, that. I'm talking to God. I'm asking Him questions. I'm crying out, and this, that, and the third. What do you mean?
I'm not saying nothing wrong with you, but this is what my mistake I was making when I was praying to God. The Lord told me, you're praying to me, but are you listening to me? Yeah, Tyranny, you're telling me about your problems, how your boyfriend, how your daddy, how your work, but have you actually just listened to me?
Yeah.
A lot of us are not, well, I'm not saying you, but a lot of us are not listening to him. That's why we're lost in confusion. Because
please, Tyranny, please alert me. Please alert me. How can I listen to God if I'm going out my way and I'm sitting up there humbling myself amongst the Lord, getting on my knees and sitting up there saying, "Yo, God, I need to talk to you. What do you want me to do?" Maybe the answers is through the interactions I have through life and what is being presented to me after I get done praying and I go about my day. Who are we to sit up there and say that God isn't listening to us and we're not listening to God? How do we know that? Do we actively need to hear some type of wind and some type of sound and say, "Oh, God is giving me the answer and He's listening to me and I need to hear Him"? How do we know we listen to God then?
He brought you to We Need More Tyranny, and now I am speaking for the Lord. I'm telling you.
Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here.
I think you have a point anyway, but look, for me, I understand. For me, yeah, you're right, actually, there's self-control, and it's more like self-control. But look, oh my God, I'm kind of lost right now. So what's the question, though, that you were saying? What was the point, though? I'm kind of lost right now. I heard everything, but what's the point? I don't get it anymore.
The point was, you was getting into the conversation about how, are you listening and hearing God? What I said was, we went to the whole thing about, do I believe in the Most High? I said, yes, I do. And you said, how do you know that? How do you ask God or this, that, and the third? I said, I pray. So the thing about it is, if I pray, even still with me praying, I always know I'm going to sin. I'm imperfect. I will never be perfect to God. And I'm fine with that. Because that would mean I have to follow all of His rules. You understand? And even with that,
Okay,
I won't.
yeah, I get you though, but for me though, you can pray in a way. I'm not saying it's you, but it's in general. Some people, they pray, but they don't feel it in their heart. I'm not saying it's you. I'm just saying in general, some people, when they pray to God, basically in some way, they pray, but it's more like to finish in its obligatory tasks and stuff like that. Some people, I'm saying in general, right? They pray, but they don't feel it. Basically, for me, when I pray sometimes though, to know if I'm actually feeling it is when I'm praying, right? And when I kneel to the ground and basically when tears come out of my eyes, then I know for sure that that I feel sincere about what God's telling me, because I feel it in here, because I'm praying, and when I'm praying to Him, and pretty much when I'm talking to God, basically deep down inside, my heart feels it, and it brings tears. So I can understand that.
And you're correct. And that's what I'm saying, because that's your connection with God. God's your answer to God is not my answer to God. That's what I'm saying. So when Tyranny says, are you actually listening? Who are you to determine how I'm listening to God or not? You understand? there's different ways that people can interpret. And I'm not even saying God, because I also believe in the universe. So the universe can answer people in the most craziest ways possible. The universe could even have like I'm so intertwined with the universe. I believe when you see certain things, even in your own comfort and your own abode, that means that could be the universe answering you or giving you messages. Just like I think it's like something is like trivial is like seeing a ladybug in my room and the significance of a ladybug. And I look it up. I'm like, this is what it means. Or when you start seeing different things or you start seeing things around you, you're like, wait a minute, what are they trying to tell me? God, the earth, the universe is always going to give us different sides. So when you sit up there and you say, are you actually listening to God? How can you tell me what is it that I'm listening to God for? How do you know I'm not listening to God or I'm seeing God for what it is? Maybe the answers is complex and he's playing mind games. Who am I to know that? So what I'm saying is everybody has their own ways and different answers on how God answers them. There is no one set answer. And if I pray to God and I don't get an answer, cool then. And maybe later on there he'll finally reveal it. So that's what I'm saying. Okay. So what I'm saying is, is at the end of the day, what I'm saying is at the end of the day, when it comes to this conversation, no one is perfect in God's eyes. You understand? I mean, we're made in God's image. We're made in God's image, but no one can tell me that they're perfect before God. You are not. I dare a Christian, a Catholic, I dare an Adventist, I dare a Baptist, I dare anyone who's revolving around the who is a devout, whatever you are, amongst God, and tell me you are perfect before God. You are not. Even I am. I at least admit to God that I'm imperfect. And I'm not even a devout Christian or none of that. I just believe in the Most High. I believe in his existence. I believe in the universe. That's what I believe in. But I'm imperfect, and I know that.
Okay.
Let the church say amen.
God
no,
bless.
Your black ass can work towards perfection. That's all I'm saying.
You will never be perfect. Tyranny, even you can keep working, but you will never be perfect. Even you, Tyranny, you will never be perfect. As much as you work and as much as time you get in, you will never be perfect. Sorry, you will never be perfect.
I'm not going to let you say that on my life. Okay, I absolutely am working towards perfection because that's the only way to make it up there with him. And if I gotta work and do what I got, look, I can either work towards perfection or I can give in and be a Sukihana. That's the only other option. Ain't no such thing as, well, I'm lukewarm and I do good every now and then, but I still fuck up. Hey, fucking up is gonna get your ass left behind. You know what I'm saying?
But,
so what's wrong? What's
wrong? I think what you mean by perfection, I think you mean spiritual perfection.
So how many commandments? How many commandments is there in the Bible?
10, ain't it?
There's more than 10.
No, it's not 10. It's more than 10.
Oh well, I'm not a Bible.
So the fact that you don't know 10 means that you're probably not. Probably the fact that you know that you don't know there's more than 10. That means that you're probably breaking one right now. Reportedly they say how many commandments? How many commandments in the Bible? They say it's 614.
I said there's more than 10 commandments, but all of those commandments boil down to those 10. Yes, they do. That's why it's written on stone for everybody.
Doesn't matter. Still at the end of the day, it's more than 10. So that means even still, if it's repetitive or whatever, that means that you should be following all 614. And you don't. Because if you did, then you would understand. You would be able to tell me 614 commandments and you follow every single last one of them. That's the way you would be perfect before God.
Right now, thou shalt not get on my damn nerves. And you've been doing that this entire time. Okay? And look, you can sit there and tell people that, hey, you're not perfect in God's eyes. Noah was. Noah was perfect in God's eyes. Who was the other one? Enoch was perfect in God's eyes. I mean, damn, it's absolutely.
And she still sinned.
Capable. It's okay.
Adam and Eve still sinned, and God forgave them, but punished them.
Sin, but that's the beauty of His Son, to go and repent of your sins. Listen, the way that the world is now, the Lord knows that to obtain perfection is hard as hell. But you're able to be forgiven and keep it pushing. And He said that when you repent from your sins, it's like those things never happened. But But people are not asking God for
That's
forgiveness.
fine.
That's not what they're doing. They're not asking God for forgiveness. They're assuming that He's going to forgive them. That's not the way that it works.
At the end of the day, you can preach all this working towards perfection.
Hold on, Bronze. Hold on. The Bible did not say that I will only allow perfect people in heaven. He said in the book of Revelation, "Good job, my good and faithful servant." So for those that serve the Lord, and that's in music, that's in their words, that's in anything. For those that serve the Lord are the ones that's going to make it. But for those that serve their flesh are not.
Although that kiss ass ain't going to heaven, too.
Okay. Even with all of that, God.
What? No, that's the truth. That's the truth. That was
Okay.
it.
What I'm saying is, even with all of what you're saying. Okay, my fault, bro. My fault. I keep interrupting you. Go ahead, big dog.
My thing is this, it sound like two bad ass kids. That one of them constantly apologizing for the wrong they're doing, but constantly doing wrong again. While the other one just keep doing wrong, saying fuck it.
Which one would you rather have?
Thank you. So, like I said, thank you, big dog. Thank you, big dog, for saying that. To T, hold on, but T, at the end of the day, what?
Which one would you rather have? A child that knows they're wrong and they're asking to forgive? It's not easy to stop doing what your flesh is used to, but at least you're in acknowledgement that you're wrong.
My thing with that is if both of them doing wrong, but one of them just say, "Well, I'm gonna apologize, but I'm gonna keep doing wrong," and the other one like, "Well, I ain't gonna apologize." Which one is right and which one is wrong?
I'm gonna do wrong because I feel like at least the other one has a conscience.
Exactly. I'm gonna do wrong because I feel like doing wrong.
That's true. Yeah, at least they have a conscience. They are aware.
Yeah, they're aware of doing wrong. The other one know they're doing wrong, but they're like, once they get caught, like, "I'm sorry, mommy. I'm sorry, dad. I won't do it again."
Yeah,
As soon as they apologize, they go right back out and do it again and something about, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry." I'd rather be an honest asshole than the motherfucker that comes doing wrong and always asking for forgiveness. I'd rather just be the devil.
Let's see if Queen got a
Thank you.
aspect on this.
Thank you.
Because I know you probably will, Queen, because but Bronzebird, the conversation started with, if my girl says it's okay for me to have different women, then it should be okay. My take is you need to stick with one woman and stick with one woman. And if a woman is saying, "Hey, you could go sleep with as many women as you want," then she probably gonna be for the streets because she probably gonna be doing what she want or only using you for your money. Now we're also talking about how, Bronze feel like that perfection is not, you can't obtain it. You cannot obtain perfection. And yeah. So, and I know you've pretty much been hearing everything else. So how you feel about what's going on so far?
Yeah. You will never be perfect.
We can't hear you, Queen.
Okay, wait. Repeat that.
Sunkiss?
I'm totally lost. Like, what?
How do you feel about women that allow their partners to be with multiple women?
Okay, so it's a lot of nuance in that question, and I don't really know. What do you mean be with multiple women? Like, are you talking about he just a philandering hoe? Because that's not cool.
But Bronzebird said.
But hold on, Mrs. Queen Sunkiss.
Mm-hmm.
But hold on, because the way that tyranny is going to tell you is to make it seem like he is a hoe. What I said was, if he and his woman agrees that if he says up there and says, "I don't mind I want a woman for this purpose and this purpose, but that doesn't take away from you being my wife," is that okay? If that is agreement that was upon him and his woman, does that make him wrong?
So you talking about like this somebody that's just part of his life, like she's essentially part of the family in some sort of way?
But she
not necessarily a part of the family. So basically, it's like this. So if the man says, all right, if the man already admitted to his girlfriend and they decide they're gonna get married, all that other stuff, he says, "Hey, look, listen. At the end of the day, I love you. That nothing's going to change that. You're still my wife. You're going to be my wife. But I've always agreed to you that I have no problem seeing another woman regardless if it's just a fling. But I agree to you that I will have protected sex where I do not want to bring back home a child or an STD, which would constitute itself as a concubine. Or he's sitting up there saying, yes, I would like to have another girlfriend or another woman, but she's going to serve this purpose for X, Y, and Z. Does that make him wrong? Does that make him a hoe?
Do they know each other?
If he dared to introduce, let's just say maybe they did, or maybe they didn't, but the man is willing to say, I'm honest with you, to tell you, yes, I have an attraction to this woman in this way. As my wife, it doesn't take away from you being my wife. Does that make him a hoe, or does that make him
my wife
still?
Away. Fuck that. I don't want to hear none of that. Let's talk about who the hell is this woman? Where did she come from? What the fuck is we talking? What is we doing with this woman?
Meet up, something, job. I don't know. It could be any example.
And he
a
also
co-worker.
said,
let's just say that, a co-worker or something. I don't know.
And he also said he's been dating his woman, but right before he pops the question to her, he wants to throw in this dagger. Go ahead.
Oh, we're not gonna get married, but you can do what you want to do.
I did not say it like that, but okay.
You did just say you're gonna be my wife. I'm gonna love you.
He did say that. That's why I was saying. See, when he said that, I didn't want to interrupt the man while he was speaking, so I let him talk. But when he said that part right there, I was like, "Oh, they ain't married. Who gives a fuck? Nobody cares. We're not married." What is the point?
I think I kind of agree.
But you would stay. But in that sense, you would stay with him, right?
No, but I don't think it works like that. Because you don't look, just because the way you think is like for a guy's mind frame, it doesn't work like that all the time, because a female's mind frame doesn't work like that. She's a bit more different than you, basically. So what you perceive no, but look, think about it this way. If whatever you perceive to be right, that's right to you. Doesn't mean she perceives it the same way. Even though she says she's agreeing with you, doesn't mean though she thinks like that.
Bro, what are you saying, bro? Like you keep sitting up there saying it's just like you keep saying answers in the middle. I'm just sitting up there literally telling you, as long as things is consensual, what is the beef? Like you can go, well, your way of thinking is not her way of thinking. Ideally, we understand that. We already get that. But what I'm saying is that's why you two come to an agreement. What is with this whole entire, well, your way of thinking is not the way she's thinking. Of course it isn't. That's why you have a conversation.
The agreement is we not supposed to get married. Like the hell you talking about? That's what the agreement is.
Because you wouldn't agree with it.
And therefore that's respectable, because then he understand that, and he can take it upon himself to say, am I still going to continue dealing with you, or are we going to break up? And that's why I say that's where it's fair. That's all I'm saying.
That's a conversation we can have, because see, now you done changed the trajectory of the relationship. You know what I'm talking about? So it's a crossroads at this point.
Yes.
And
there
some
you
things
go.
have to be discussed, and
you go.
And some terms laid down, some conditions, what's the push and the pull? You know, there's some negotiation that has to happen in that particular situation. Because I'm gonna tell you something. The marriage is a long journey, especially if you are granted a long life. And life will throw all kinds of things at you. Okay? And so you vow before God that I was going to take this journey to death do you part. And if you stick by your vows, some stuff you ain't going to like, and some stuff just is going to seem unorthodox and all of this type of stuff. But if you serious about your vows, and it's not nothing that's like going to destroy you as a person, then, you know, some bitter pills must be swallowed. It is to keep you healthy. Because bitters are things that we utilize to keep us healthy.
Actually, though, you have a point. You have a point. For me, if I
let me ask this one question before I go.
If I did that, though, I would not feel bad for her. And, you know, if she tells me, look how wrong you are, though, basically, I just feel bad. It's not because of what she's saying to me. I feel bad because I know God is watching me at all times. And the moment I've actually done that is the moment I realize, man,
you practice a religion that allows for multiple wives.
Yes.
That's a whole other different situation. We don't have that in the United States. It is monotheistic.
This is what
Okay.
Bronzeberg did.
Thank you. Not in the United States.
Okay.
Ring
Hold
it to
on.
my ears.
Built a relationship, right? Foundation with this woman. They done been through things, laughed and cried together. You done did all this, got this woman thinking you was for her and she's for you. I love you, you love me. Then you black ass want talking about, but I want another bitch before I marry you. Now you don't wasted my motherfucking time. What you should have did is
I
presented
didn't say
that.
that.
Yes, you
I didn't
did.
say that.
You said, I got my girl.
T,
and
I
right
did
now
not.
I'm
No, I did not. No, I did not.
No. You
No, I
not
did. I did not say that.
No, you not listening to what she's saying because you did waste her time. If she,
I'm sitting up there listening to her, but no. But that's not what I said.
Wait, trust me, guys. You're
I'm
confusing
gonna
me. It's all
explain
over
to
the
you
place now.
what she's saying to you. If she went into this relationship with an expectation of one husband, one wife, and that's what she was working toward, and that's what you were providing. And before proposal, you say, well, maybe. Then you have wasted her time because that might be a non-negotiable thing for her.
Yeah, you have a point.
Right. But I
That's
didn't
what
say
she's
that.
saying. That's what Tyranny's saying.
What I said from the very beginning.
I understand.
But no, that's not what I said. But what I said, hold on, Reese. I have to clarify my point. Hold on, bro. What I'm saying is that's not what I said. What I said from the very beginning was if it was one of those sort of things when y'all first met up and y'all starting to date each other and he says to you, hey, look, listen, I like you. I want to be with you long term. I even see a possibility in marriage with you, but I will admit to you, I don't have a problem dealing with another woman and all that other stuff. I also am a polygamist because now I have to bring that word in so we have an understanding. That is when I sat there and I said that. I didn't say, oh, y'all in a relationship and it's only you and her. It's monogamous all the way and then bring another woman in. I did not say that. That's why I said from the very beginning, conversations.
So you
I did not say that. I said communication is important.
At the beginning of the relationship, you already made it clear that this is something that you could possibly be interested in.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So at that point,
that's what I said.
At that point,
and I said it's up to the woman. It's up to the woman to give it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm making sure that that's what you said. So at that point, then it's on her to decide whether or not she's even going to answer that to get her heart involved in the first place. Because he's already laid down his cards on the table.
Thank you.
At the beginning.
Wait, I've got one question.
Thank
Now,
you.
what
That's
if
all I
in your
said.
marriage contract, I'm going to say something. What if in your marriage contract, your wife states you cannot marry another woman and you cannot marry another woman as long as I'm around you? That's that. So that means you're going to have to honor that contract because she put that as a stipulation. If you put that as a stipulation, that's it. You can't do anything about it.
Yeah, but like
Rias, why do you keep saying Rias? Why do you keep saying things like I just said, Rias, and I'm sorry to be rude, but it's like when I say certain things, it's like I'm definitely telling you it actually has to come through contract and agreement. So if it says in a marriage contract, I only want you and only you as a monogamous relationship, and you guys both agree because the woman agreed that you already said, look, listen, I might want to have more than one woman, but that doesn't take away from the fact matter I'm with you, then obviously that marriage shouldn't happen if that's in a contract. That's where it's going to be bad news because it's something we already agreed on prior to the marriage. So it makes no sense to get into a marriage if you and your girl agreed. That's just asinine.
Relationship should not happen. That you need to present that information to her day one. Because you're not going to have me thinking on week 2, man, I like this guy. He really like me. And then you want to pop up out of nowhere and say, well, this is what I actually am. It showed that you're really a deceiver. You got her on board to think of what you want her to think.
How am I a deceiver?
Because you deceived her in thinking it was only her, that you only want one woman. That's how. That's how. You didn't approach her.
How is that? No, but I already said, but I already said the conversation happened. So how am I deceiving if I said the conversation is going on and he says it directly to her? He's not hiding anything. He's already said to her, made it totally clear. I have no problem dealing with more than one woman, but that doesn't take from the fact of the matter that I still want to marry you. But are you okay with this? Do you agree with it? Now, if she says she doesn't agree to it, then that's fine. Then he can sit up there and say, hey, look, listen, no hard feelings, but this is what I want. You don't want the same things. We leave it alone. That's what I said. Like, what else is there to, I mean, like, that's literally what I'm saying. Everything that happens has to be consensual. If it is not consensual, then I can understand why you might think it's lust, greed, or whatever other sin it is. That's where I'll agree with you. Yes. But what I said off the part of everything we've been talking about in this conversation, the problem we have in this society is because by United States standards, we believe in monogamy, but if you go to other countries and deal with other cultures, they don't believe in the same thing. They have no problem. As long as the man is doing his part and pushing his weight, that means that there's no problem in dealing with more than one woman.
That's not true. And this is when you need to listen to Riz, okay? Because he lives and practices a culture that allows for multiple wives, and he's telling you what a woman can put in the contract, which still leaves you in the position to where you have the possibility of losing that woman to chase something that is maybe a true thing, maybe it's not.
Yeah, but it's not just the faith reason as well why I wouldn't consider doing it. It's also against the law. It's also against the law in the UK to actually marry. If in the UK I cannot marry another woman in the UK, it's illegal to marry another woman in the UK. If I went to another country and did it, then that's different because they'll recognize it as something else because it's recognized in that country because that country has a different law. So there's a legal reason why I will never do it.
Okay, again, and what I've been saying for the whole time, it's like y'all keep mouthing my words. What I'm saying to y'all is different countries do not agree with polygamy. United Kingdom and the United States is exactly those countries. So of course, in the UK, you cannot marry another person when you're already married to the first person. We get that. What I'm saying is, basically, by the Western world standards, they believe in monogamy. If you go to different countries around the world and they practice different cultures, they are fine with you marrying more than one woman. That's all I'm saying.
Yes,
Just
but that
because
is
they allow it doesn't mean all of them want to do it. Pretty much though, my mom's Pakistani basically. Just because, in her face she knows it's allowed, but doesn't mean though she's, both my parents are like, okay, you know what, we'll agree on this for now. Just because it's allowed doesn't mean, you have to do it. It's up to you. And I get what you're gonna say. You already explained it to me multiple times. I get it. I'm just saying it's just how it is. Just because it's allowed doesn't mean you have to do it.
Just know what type of woman you're going to get.
And I'm saying I agree with you. What problem? What problem am I not reaching?
Just know what type of problems you're going to. Hold on.
It's not.
Just know what type of problems you're going to have when you deal with a woman that's okay with you dealing with other women. You're not going to have this virtuous, God-loving, sweet, tender, caring woman. That's not what the fuck you're going to have. I don't know if y'all watch too many movies, but that's not what you're.
How do you
gonna
know
have
that?
A woman with an attitude.
How bad to happen?
How?
That's not true.
How do you know that? That's not true.
That's not true. That's not true.
That's not true.
That's not true.
That's not true.
Ain't no woman, hold on, ain't no woman be like, hey babe, how did you get your dick sucked today? Was it good? Was she better than me? Oh, she made us dinner today? Oh, okay, that's awesome. Oh, you want to bring her over? Great. Ain't no fucking woman being totally okay with that unless she's doing her thing.
Do you know that?
That's not true.
That's not true.
No, it's not true. That's not true. You are not the gold standard for all women.
Yeah, exactly. That's not true. There are some
That's
women
not true.
That
there are women that definitely sit up there and say, ask a man.
Some families that live that way and they're fine. They are absolutely okay. Because look, you are a whole mother up in this motherfucker. You know how hard it is to get shit done. It's more to a relationship than sex. Baby, if I don't feel like having sex that day, hey, go holler at Kiki. Okay? Kiki, here she come. I need a nap. Take care of that.
Not a nap.
I got some else.
I need my sweet sleep.
You know,
I'm finna go. I'm finna see a nigga over your house. I'm finna take it out.
I mean, you go.
Hey, listen, go deal with her. I need to take a nap.
I mean, you know, and some women don't have no problem with that because some of us, we got other shit to do than be worried about that. Okay, so
Then she don't need to be in no
Thank
relationship
you.
either. She
they
needs to
they
be.
are fine because
Wow.
teamwork make the dream work.
Oh my
And if you got a man
Thank
that has
you.
found 2 women that he can equally divide his time by 3 women, 4 women, and they fine with it because, come on, let's be real. We don't want them up our ass all the time. Sometimes we just wish a nigga go away. Well, you go find you something to do. Go fishing.
Go work. What you think you gonna do? Have women and not have a job? Go to work. Go to work.
He go to work.
Or pretty much go
Wait,
hang out
hold
with
on,
your
wait.
friends.
But what if
Even
what
better,
if it's
hang out
what
with-
if it's a,
go out
okay?
and
But what
hang
if
out
it's an
with your friends
intimacy
instead.
thing?
What?
No, I was just adding to. I was
What?
just saying,
Like, hold
even
on.
better.
What if it's an intimacy thing?
What you mean?
I'm not gonna want to smash my friends with you. What?
No, you misunderstood me, silly. I said go hang out with your friends. I did not say intimacy with your friends, you silly. You didn't listen properly. I said, go.
Okay,
I
what
was
I'm
adding
saying
to what
is,
you were saying, though. She
okay,
would have
Reese.
just said, go hang out with your friends. Basically, go spend time with your friends, though. That's what I
That's
was saying.
not good
Don't-
enough.
What you?
But what I'm saying is, if it comes,
Okay,
because
so
it's like,
wait. Here go my question.
Mrs.
What
Queen
if she
Circus
wanted
just said it.
2 husbands? Can she have 2 husbands?
No, it doesn't work like that, though,
I didn't
because
ask
if
you,
a woman has
Youngin.
to.
I asked Brosberg.
Sorry, my
Boys,
mistake.
so like,
My
listen,
mistake.
she can
Sorry.
have her
No,
own
don't
little
get
side
sorry.
concubine or this, that, and third her own way. I'm getting into that because I can understand the bias because I know y'all was gonna throw that at me. I can understand the bias. There's certain things I had conversations with women about, and I was like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Certain things.
Can she have it? Is what I'm asking. Is it okay for her to have one?
It's not. Nah, I don't know 2 husbands. You can't be doing that.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen that. I knew you was gonna bring that up.
I've actually seen it with women as well, and guess who's more successful in those dynamics?
The women.
The women.
Because they know how to build. Exactly.
Yep.
When you make the screwing,
But you know what though? I seen it too, and it be like one of the men
Okay.
though. He be more of a sucker than the other one.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, somebody gotta be a beta and somebody gotta be the
not with
alpha.
them for the same reasons.
Right.
Just like you not with 2 women for the
Look,
same
y'all.
reasons. So I don't know why y'all think that there is this big huge difference between men and women. There are some men that all they want is one woman. There are some women all they want is one man.
No one's disagreeing on that.
And the same, so like,
no one's disagreeing on that. But it doesn't make you evil if you decide to say, hey, look, listen, want more than one woman, or this, that, and the third. It doesn't make you a hoe, or this, that, and the third. That's what the conflict was. I'm just like, no, it doesn't. He could be sitting up there saying, oh, this woman knows the finances I need to get to if I'm trying to own this business. And then your main wife is like, you've been my emotional need, you've been my physical need, you've been this, that, and the third. But everybody serves their purpose if you decide to have more than one. So that's all I've said. It doesn't make that man a hoe, is all I'm saying. That's what Tyranny was saying. But I'm about to drop down. I just want to ask. Wait. I just want to ask this. I want to ask this one question to you, Mrs. Queen Sunkiss, and I'm gonna drop down. Can you ever be perfect before the Lord?
through His grace and mercy.
Thank you, mother freaking thing.
You said yes?
I said
I didn't hear that. You said yes?
Grace and mercy.
Through His grace and mercy.
Absolutely. I mean,
So you're always going to be perfect before the Lord.
Through His grace
no matter
and
what.
mercy. Through His grace and mercy.
Y'all kill me. Y'all got it. All I'm saying is imperfect. That's all how humans is always going to be. I'm
Humans
just saying.
are imperfect,
God bless.
and
You know what I'm
humans are
saying? To the
deeply
Most
flawed.
High. Yo,
You're
say
right. You're right. Humans are imperfect. That is not a lie. But through grace and mercy, the way the Lord looks at us is the way that we should look at each other.
That's a conversation. You know what, Mrs. Queen Sunkiss, I'll actually challenge you that on the Brownstone Powwow one day. Just remind me.
Now, why don't y'all just come over there and holler at Queen when her panels be open? Y'all just mistreat me.
Because it's like you do multiple things, but I would actually like to have that conversation in it. So what I'm saying, I would challenge that.
Give me audience. I will give you my undivided attention.
Okay, Queen, go live tonight.
Well, I'm putting out in the atmosphere.
Go live tonight. Go live.
Because I disagree. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Because you're full of crap, T.
What Queen just said was we should see each other how God sees us. And if we looked at each other through God's eyes, He's not going to be okay with us just pumping and humping each other. He wants us to love each other and build each other and also a foundation. But this is the truth. The Lord is not saying you shall go be with him and her and her and him and him and her. And it's okay.
But that's not true either.
That's not true either. That's not what I'm saying. But I got to drop down.
Because if you open your Bible and you read it, the Lord blessed multiple situations with not only wives, but also concubines. And so, that's not true.
Bless a concubine.
The Lord knew what He created when He created human beings. We was created this way. We don't all think the same. All situations are not the same, which is why we shouldn't be judging people, even though we choose to do so. Now, inside of all these different nuances and things that we have going on, there is a right and there a wrong. There is a polarity in all things.
Yeah, to be honest, you're actually right now. After this conversation, I don't want 4-wife anymore. Actually, to be honest, I can't deal with this much headache anymore. Even though the store is still there, I practically don't want 4-wife anymore. Because it's giving me so much headache. Because I know one wife is, no disrespect, one wife is a headache, 4 is full heart attack. So to be honest, I don't want practically 4 wives anymore. I can't take it anymore.
Do y'all have any final outside of Reese? That was your final thought. Thank you. Y'all have any final closing thoughts before Tierney lay it down? I think that was a good ending. He said, "I just don't want none of it no more. I'm done. I'm done."
Hell no.
He jumped off the pedal. Okay, y'all. Well, this has been a great topic. Big Dog Queen, y'all got any final closing thoughts?
Appreciate you for having me up, Pippi.
No, you know you my girl. You know you my girl.
See y'all later.
See you later.
Back quick. Tierney.
Big Dog.
When you gonna come to Memphis?
When I'm ready to lose my life.
You gonna lose your life?
Man, I'm telling you, the maintenance dude just told me yesterday, don't go to Memphis because there's people shooting each other on the streets. That's what he just told me.
Motherfucker, get shot in.
Not down here in Dallas. We ain't gangster like that, bro. Like, we just work down here. We ain't even, like, there's crime everywhere. Don't get me wrong. But I have never heard a gunshot. I've never heard a gunshot. Really?
Ain't you what you about 32, 33, something like that?
34.
And you ain't never heard a gunshot?
I've never heard a gunshot.
Man, my Lord. Yep. Yeah.
Memphis ain't for me, baby.
All you gotta do is come down here for a weekend, man. It's cool. It's cool. I tell you everywhere you need to go. So you can avoid it. So you can avoid everything.
Deal. If I decide to come to Memphis, I'm hitting you up. Deal.
Hit me up and I'll let you know where to go. Because me and even though I stay in the hood, me and my wife, we don't be in the hood. We be where all the good shit at.
Okay.
So if you decide to come, hit me up and I'm gonna tell you where to go.
Okay, that's a deal. You gonna put some money in my cash app too if I come down?
Oh, I'm going through a tunnel right now, man. I can't hear nothing right now.
Bye, big dog.
Bye.
Yes, this has been a great stream. You guys are freaking awesome, man. I love y'all. I know Queen got some of her people. They gone now, but you know, Queen and her people was over here. Great conversation. I still think Sukihana's a hoe. But you guys just be vigilant, be sober, because your adversary The devil is like a roaring lion seeking to whom he may devour. Y'all have a good one. Hit up the motherfucking Cash App if you enjoyed the stream. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.